Protect me.
you.
I would very much appreciate it if you were to protect me.
Yeah, God, there's so many fucking creepers. There's 4 of them over there.
Also, I'm gonna... Where's the chat? Refresh. There's a... I need to refresh a bunch of things here, I see.
Hey, do you have any building materials on you? Because I sure shit don't.
I have some wood on me, I think.
Good. Alright, we're gonna build a little shack around the quarry once we get this thing started.
Oh,
So
I just checked. Most of it is wooden slabs. I've exactly... I also have 50 iron ore. Do you want me to use that as building materials?
It's tempting, because it counts as stone and has blast resistance to some degree. But it would get potentially deleted when it would explode, so we have to score the best that we don't.
I need to pop out chat.
I'll need to do that as well, but I can't do it right away.
Why can't you?
Because I'm having to protect your ass from skeletons and zombies.
It is appreciated. Why am I getting advertisements for other people's channels? Go away. It's not even someone that I follow, it's just a random person.
I hate the YouTube video ads that were just like, here's just a person's video. It's like, I get that that's a neat idea, but also screw you. I don't want a 20-minute long video making it where I have to go and click skip ad.
I need to restart the stream. Because the YouTube on the YouTube end is not working, I think. Or is it? No, it is working, huh? Why is it not showing here?
What's huh? Oh, Zen, you're about to be accosted. Hold on! I'm on my way!
I'm in.
Actually, they buggered off.
Why are
this is before
what's with the fucking loud ass motorcycles always?
I'm so glad that this is before Skeleton's aim became like full perfect precision.
Yeah, oh yeah, and when they start circle strafing.
Yeah.
Cody, if you don't mind, yeah, can you protect me a little bit further still? I want to close the window.
We're actually going to the opposite corner of this, so we're going down here instead. This one. I don't like all those creepers over there, though. There's 4 of them. And a spider.
How do I... Huh.
Right along the way. Why are there so many freaking creepers?
Oh, man.
This is why I like that modern Minecraft has so much mob variety, because it means there's fewer creepers around for us to deal with.
Okay,
At the same time, when you need gunpowder, it means, damn it, there's fewer creepers around.
It is working now. I thought it wasn't. But I see Cat's chat message, so...
Oh. That's
weird.
Good.
See, and I was expecting technical difficulties, because that's what usually happens, and now it seems like there weren't any technical difficulties. It is working.
Can't believe I got a power 1 bow from some random skeleton. I was like, he's under a tree. He's just chilling, but I'm gonna go kill him anyway. I was like, oh, sweet. I was rewarded for violence. Neat. Okay, good. It's about to be daytime.
Are we gonna take back the night?
Mayhaps.
Anyways, yeah, so we're mining and crafting again in Tekkit.
Yep. I'll show everyone what we've done for other stuff back at the base, but this crater was caused by a certain magical explosive called a Nova Cataclysm that we've made. I made. We also have another crater over there that is smaller from the Nova Catalyst, but the Cataclysm is the fun one. I believe it then goes up to Dark Matter Bombs, or no. I don't remember. Stop grabbing my Divining Rod. Whatever. Anyway, we're about to set up a quarry. Bonk. That is not what you're supposed to do, sir.
It's misaligned, I think.
Yes, it is.
In the meantime, I ate a genuinely hot chip.
And you lied?
I will have to start.
Yeah, you eat a hot chip and lie?
Because damn, this was actually spicy. Didn't expect. Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't know the truth to that claim now. Was it actually spicy or not? I don't know if you're lying.
Well, normally, this wouldn't be this spicy. These are Pringles.
Cody.
Hold on, let me get the name.
Oh no, it's
Pringles hot fiery paprika flavor. But normally,
there we go. Now
Pringles. You know what color Pringles usually look like, right? Like
they come in a variety of colors depending on which flavor you get.
yeah, but like the base ones, the yellowy.
Yellowy,
color,
yeah, okay.
Normally. Yeah, these normally look like it as well. But this is almost dark brown. There's so much of like the spice on top of it. This must be like a faulty patch.
Ah.
So damn, it's good. It's so good. Like it's this.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to do with this.
So
now we've got the quarry placed.
Basically, what like I know you're explaining stuff, Cody, but I wanted to say to Kat. So basically, what you're telling me is that you've had your monthly quota of salt intake now.
No, I only eaten like a couple. I need way more. I love this. I need more.
Oh yeah, I need the lever.
Anyways, Cody, continue.
Yep. So we're going to put a lever right here, and it's going to activate both of these steam engines. They don't have any fuel right now, but don't worry about it. This is an ender chest before ender chests were actually a vanilla thing. And you'll notice it's got these neat little blips up here. So these ender chests do not link to like an internal cloud storage. They link to other ones with the same color pattern. And you'll see that this one has 3 little blips of white wool. You use a piece of white wool to craft it. So what you do is you take dyes, and you right-click those individual bits to make a 3-color code. We're going to make this one these 3. And now, if we make another ender chest with the same colors, it will link to that.
Nice.
Additionally, if we pick this up right now, it will retain its color code. Or at least it's supposed to, if I remember correctly. And the quarry should just feed directly into it, so we don't even need a pipe. So now we're just going to put half a stack of coal into each of these. Actually, we'll go with a quarter stack.
When do we start putting the water in?
Right about now would be a good time, actually. So let's go ahead and we'll just use the river. Yeah. Get more water.
Is it the Reebok or the Nike?
Also, in other news, there is yet another Twitch drop. This one is actually working. I was able to redeem it.
Oh yeah, speaking of the redeemed capes and stuff, I finally activated my my migrator cape.
I did so too. It said it was successful, but I didn't see it in my list of options. So
I saw one that was called like pan or something, and it looked like a fried egg.
Yeah, that was before the you got that before.
Okay.
I think that was handed out to everyone who used Java, if I remember correctly.
Well, no, this cape that we're wearing is the migrator one. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the migrator one, but you also have the pancake one, and I believe the drop one is like a different one.
All right, let's activate this quarry.
I hope this is enough water.
It'll take a second for this to do its thing anyway. So
chicken, no.
We just need to place water in a few key points, and then when it mines through the like actual material, it'll be fine.
As long as we don't get a resonance cascade.
I hope not. God, last thing I need on Monday is a fucking resonance cascade. Are you kidding me? I am not going Freeman on this server. No. All those servers, all those scientists, they can save themselves. I don't care.
Whose fault was it anyways that happened? Was it Gordon's like fault? Did he cause this?
They really want you to think so, but no.
Because you
Like,
slammed
I think
the crystal in there multiple times.
Yeah, because like you can mess up with like at least with certain
Oh, yeah.
versions of
Be
them.
really careful right here, Zen, where I am. There's a very steep drop. You're about to jump into it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
be
there's
very
a
careful
zombie
of that.
down there that's burning to death.
Yeah. Ha! Idiot. Look at him getting burnt to death. What a loser. Am I right?
Me when
Am
I
I
stand
right,
in the
Jeff?
sun for too long.
Look at this loser burning. Me when I go out into the sun, or even just the moonlight. Because that is also sunlight.
No, don't break the illusion.
But that's why the
You're gonna
moonlight
get
works better in
werewolves
harsh sunlight.
24/7 if you do that.
But that's why the moonlight works works stronger in harsh sunlight, just like synthesis does.
No, you can't. You can't.
Which I do love that little detail. I'm like, that's funny that they actually thought about that. That's been there since Gen 3. That's when Moonlight was introduced, I believe. Let's say it was. Maybe it was a Gen 2 move.
So these machines are also going to get warm and speed up, right?
Yes. However, we also have to watch out because if these hit red and go critical, they will explode. Unlike the redstone engines, which are just powered for free by a redstone pulse, those ones are too weak to actually give this power. But in exchange, they are safe engines. That's why they're used for the piping systems.
I see. Minecraft
Meanwhile, a
with
steam
brown
engine-
bricks?
Yeah.
Hey,
Steam
Justin.
engine is usually your best bet for doing these. I've put a quarter stack of coal into each of these steam engines. And it's already gone through... Yeah, it's just started burning its third piece of coal on each of them. And we're just about to finish up the frame.
Beautiful.
Now, isn't nature wonderful? Ah!
I thought it
nature.
would be healing, but healing is only gonna be introduced with the upcoming Marvel superhero set.
Cody, come over here for a sec.
Hold on. I'm trying to... Where are you?
I put this chicken in hell.
Son of a bitch! I've fallen
Because
and I can't get up.
I took water from this little river over here. And because the water physics are really like bad back in the day, it's now eternally stuck in this.
This is back when swimming was super slow. So everything just if you got in water, you were basically dead meat. Do not let enemies chase you into the water in this, for the love of God. Especially a skeleton. Oh, at that point, it's
yeah.
game over for
Speaking of which, I almost died by drowning when I was trying to collect clay. But when I was
that'll happen.
What I did to circumvent that is just disconnect and reconnect, and then I could swim up. That worked for me at least.
So for people who don't know, in especially the alpha versions of Minecraft, anytime you took damage, it kind of pushed you downwards.
Yeah.
And if you started taking damage from suffocating in the water, it would push you down faster than you could swim back up. Meaning the moment you started drowning, you were dead. It made certain adventure maps literally impossible to beat if certain criteria were met.
I heard an Enderman. Yeah, I like how we both said that at the same time.
I think I've more or less filled in all the spots that this needs. Let me try and get down here, actually.
It's gonna take 5 years for the quarry to finally dig everything out, though.
Well,
actually, I think we're good here on the waterfront.
Where are we gonna get? So is that ender chest? Is that where it's gonna drop all the resources in, or?
Yeah, it'll automatically put them into an adjacent inventory that is above it, or buildcraft pipes that will lead to that. But all we have to do is put the ender chest on top, and it should automatically start feeding the items in. So once we get the laser going, we should see items go into it. Unfortunately, this has the inventory capacity of a normal chest. So what we're going to have to do is take this other ender chest back to the base. I've got 3 lapis set aside for it as well. And we're going to have to make it pipe out into a larger storage chest. But it's basically wireless transportation. We don't have to have a million pipes going this whole distance.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought one of these already hit green.
Green!
Green?
Oh, there's that Enderman. Do not look at him, Michael. Okay, here we go. So we should be seeing sand going in. Yep. All right. So now we need to head back to base.
I'm staring at it directly.
Don't stare directly into the light. You'll go blind.
No, the Enderman.
Oh. Don't stare directly into the Enderman. You will go blind. Among other things.
I'm gonna
The
approach...
blindness is namely due to the death.
What? Oh. What if I just chill in the water for a bit? Ooh! There he is. Dude, the Endermen in this version are a lot more spooky because they're more quiet and and unpredictable compared to the ones in the modern versions.
Well, that's with everything. Like, the more unknown and unpredictable it is, the more scary it is and hard to deal with.
Yeah, that's why old Minecraft is better. Do you still need pearls, by the way? Cody?
Me?
Yeah.
No, we've got pearls now.
Oh, I just got one, so...
Well, tell chat, because Zen used all of our pearls to make Eyes of Ender, I did have to go out and hunt for a pearl so I can make the Ender chests. Because you cannot convert Ender Eyes back into pearls. This does not have any kind of decrafting table.
How much sand are we gonna get?
A bit. Not a whole lot for this, thankfully. Okay, let's see. I need to put this Ender chest inside. And we'll have it just go...
So, on the server side, I changed something in the Dyn map so it would show the correct player faces on people, but for some reason it just decided to give my player character a gray square, and everyone else is just Steve.
That.
I don't know why.
I noticed that earlier. I was like, is that must be a client thing for me. Nope, apparently not. Let's see. We're gonna have to do like... Don't we have another redstone engine somewhere? Yes, we have some.
It is kind of crazy how now specific farms you would normally make are just not necessary anymore because of the
exchange, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We don't need to make an iron farm of any kind. Like, this is before you could make iron farms the way you do them now, anyway. This is
yeah, no,
but
I'm also talking about food, like animal farms or crops. You don't really need to do that.
Yeah, you could just convert dirt into EMC and then convert that into steak. Dirt flavored steak. There you go.
Yeah.
I hate how I'm doing this, but this is how I'm doing it. Nope, that's not going to work that way. Oh, the lag is going to be my worst enemy for this, isn't it? Alright, screw it.
Building bricks.
And we open this up, and you can see the insides. Just use a chainsaw on these wooden planks.
And now you're gonna make a pipe system to the
Yep,
chest?
we just need a wooden pipe, which we should have stored away in one of these. Here we go, wooden transport pipe. Nope, I don't want it to pump that way. So I need to pick up the silver chest. We want to plunk down the wooden transport pipe. And then plunk down the silver chest. And now we're going to put in a redstone engine. And give it a redstone torch. There we go! Alright, now you can see sand is coming out of that pipe into the silver chest.
Sand from the steamed sand we're having.
Yep. Yeah, now the quarry will just keep going. It's close enough to us that it should stay rendered. as long as we don't stray too far from like the base in a different direction. And we'll just get free stuff. And then when it hits bedrock, then we just do it all over again.
Nice.
Choose a new spot.
For the second time in this stream alone, I regret the fact I don't have Megalovania in the board.
Why is that?
You've been doing half of the joke already.
I got us another like 10 ink sacks.
Like, I completely forgot what I said, so you're gonna have to help me with this, Cat.
Alright.
Was it because I said sand?
You got it in the end.
Okay, well, that's the closest I could think of what it could be in reference to, so...
Oh yeah, should have, yeah, a whole bunch of blaze powder here. Let's just go ahead and just pop that into here and just boop, boop, boop. As those clients starts coming, they're getting there.
Cody, it stopped.
What, the quarry?
Yeah.
That would mean we are too far out of range. Or it has hit that big open area.
It did.
Are you at the quarry?
Oh, now it's moving again.
It also might be ready to run out of fuel. I don't know. Make some more coal. Actually, I'm going to transmute a whole crap load of coal real quick. And I can start showing people what we've done over here.
Wouldn't it be better to use the other type of coal that we have now?
What, like Eternal's fuel or something?
Coke coal.
Oh, no, that is specifically used for the process of railcraft, I believe.
Oh, I thought it was because it's like twice the you get twice the amount.
Maybe? I don't recall.
I thought that's what I read, but I could be wrong.
Well, we also don't want these to run like super long because the steam engines can explode.
The what?
The steam engines.
Oh, steam engine.
That we have powering the quarry. And if we leave them like going without letting them cool off every now and then, that's why I put down a lever instead of a redstone torch, so we can switch it off manually. Oh yeah, I can literally see the quarry from here. Ow. I see a spider coming after you. Bowdy coming.
That chicken is still stuck in there.
Oh, I think that's from what I did earlier. Yeah, that's the water that I took
Yeah,
out.
he's put in the he's put in its eternal prison.
Okay, I'm gonna put another half stack of coal into each of these, and we should be fine. But yeah, it'll look like the quarry arm stops every now and then. That's usually just server lag. It's like how the skeleton, or like a zombie that's walking towards you will occasionally just stop. Tasty. I mean, what? Yeah. Now we've got quarry going. Oh yeah, see it. It looks like it stopped, but it's just because it's a little bit far away.
Nice. Ow.
And because the server's lagging a little bit.
Oh, this skeleton is also stuck.
See, now it's teleported over there.
I didn't look at you, Enderman. Go away.
I almost looked at him and I was like, nah. Chicken, watch out! Save you! From the zombie specifically. Won't save you from your eternal prison. You're supposed to be there. He knows what he did. Mother clucker. Yeah, you. I am talking about you. I've eaten many of your brethren, and I'll eat you too if I so please. You've been warned. So yeah. Quarry going. Quarry doing. We're good.
Or sure be doing.
Yeah, because of the Nova Catalyst, it'll take it a little bit before it actually gets to the good stuff. But, you know, figured there's already a crater there, we might as well turn it into a bigger hole. And we're just gonna let them go down to bedrock. Part of the reason you flood your quarries is also so that if people should, like, say, run out of fuel on their jetpack in mid-flight, they don't fall into a bottomless pit. Well, there is a bottom, but, it's a deadly bottom. I was gonna say, that's what they called me back in college. No.
Did they?
I don't even know what that's meant to imply at that point.
I do feel like I need to be in proximity to the quarry at least. Maybe I'll just start building something right next to it. Is there anything that we need?
What do you mean?
Like a building or whatever? Put stuff in?
It would be nice to have a little shack over the AFK, but I don't think we need to because it's so close to the base.
You sure? I don't know if it's close enough. Oh yeah, that's true. You know what? Yes, brown bricks. That's what we need.
So there is a thing we can make called a world anchor. It's actually very cheap. It's just 4 gold ingots, 2 diamonds, and 3 obsidian. That's not hard at all.
My inventory is full.
Need a couple diamonds, and we need obsidian. Where did I put the obsidian? There's
Obsidian.
Okay, I thought it would require 3. And let me just transmute a couple diamonds real quick.
Put some of my bones away.
It's so nice being able to transmute diamonds. I cannot overstate that.
Yeah, but it's also kind of cheap.
Hey, if it gets the job done, it lets us not have to keep being like, God damn, we need more diamonds. Time to go back into the mines for 8 hours.
But that's part of Minecraft.
Yeah, but it's also a grind that is really unnecessary.
You sound like someone who would not enjoy playing RuneScape.
No, I would not. Alright, I'm on my way back over. And I'm going to show you how to use a world anchor. Ow. Broke my ankles. Don't worry about it. Oh, there's a chest over here. Is that yours?
Yeah, I just put it there because my inventory was full.
Alright. So we're going to put this world anchor over here. Near the quarry. These bad boys are real interesting. I need to get the... How do these work again? It's been a hot minute. World anchor. It's 3x3 chunk area loaded. Okay. So eventually these get upgraded in newer versions, I believe, to where you can toggle it to be like a cylinder or a sphere or, you know, a number of chunks. But this just keeps a 3x3 of chunks loaded. That should be enough. Oh yeah, that'll easily be enough to get this quarry to stay in place.
Yeah, just by having it there?
Probably, but we're going to move it over a bit. To right about here, I think.
I do think the server is lagging a little bit because of the quarry.
Yes, this is why you don't want a ton of quarries going at the same time. Because it will lag the server to all hell if you're not careful. We are trying to be as careful as we can be.
Yeah, this is basic. This is why I need to set up that monitoring console so I can see how much it's using.
Yep. There we go. That's a world anchor over there. That should just keep this area loaded for the most part. So now we don't have to AFK over here. I can actually check the Dyn map. If I zoom in, maybe that will show me the chunks reload. Ah, there's the chunk boundaries. I saw them on the grid. No, that's a different grid boundaries. But yeah, that'll absolutely keep... Yeah, that's big enough. You can only make these things so big anyway. There's also actually another thing besides the quarry called a filler. So let's say you want to make a really big wall, or even a big cube of something. A filler lets you put in like items into it, and it works in reverse. It's like a 3D printer.
Yeah, I was about to say, this also reminds me of a 3D printer, but it's removing stuff.
Yeah, so this is basically a mill. And it's just climb milling. That's all it's doing.
Nice.
A 3D printer is just a mill in reverse.
I think we need more water.
We will see. But you're probably right. I just don't know which spots we'll need it in.
Over here, for example.
Yeah. I mean, once this starts to go away...
Only goes into one direction, though.
There we go. Well, this is back when Minecraft would try and consider, like, slopes. So if it thinks something is a hill, it'll make the water go in a single straight line down that way.
Look at this.
Like
look at this logic.
Yeah. This was when water was really funky on how it decided to spread out. And nowadays, it just goes up to 7 blocks in all directions. And it doesn't care. They simplified the water physics a lot, and it was a good thing.
I've said it before, I do enjoy the older, wonky physics a little bit.
They're nostalgic, but I don't like them in, like, full practice. Going back to it, it's like, no, the way it is now is better.
Yeah, you can see that there's a lot of polish in the newer versions.
Yep. I do feel like, ever since a certain version onwards, it has felt like they're just adding mods to vanilla Minecraft. Like with the sniffer and stuff. The sniffer is cool. But, like, I think that should just be a modded thing. I don't think that's something that belongs in vanilla. My brother has said that the reason why he stopped playing Minecraft, and this was probably around, like, 1.6 or so, was he liked the MacGyver aspect of it. Of, like, you are trying to survive with what you've got. Live off the land, that is what you're doing. And once, like, redstone and stuff was added, it started to kind of lose that. Then they added
redstone has been in the game
like
for quite some time, though.
Yeah, he was playing in the pre-alpha.
Oh.
Like, he played back in that early on, when, like, people would just dig out a beach and slowly cook away sand to make a tower of glass.
Yeah.
That was my first memory of Minecraft, that was the first time I ever saw Minecraft, was him doing exactly that. That's still a core memory in my brain. I was like, what is he doing? And he's just like, I'm making a glass tower. I'm like, why?
My first experience with Minecraft on my computer at the time was the fact that I had to put the render distance to very tiny. And then even with that setup, it would still lag. Like, my PC could not handle that game.
Oh yeah, also, so on the topic of this, the filler working like a 3D printer, there's another thing that Buildcraft has. Blueprints. No, is that not in this? How do you do it again?
You're giving me flashbacks to Azure Blueprints.
So, there's a thing with the filler where you can tell it, you can basically have it scan an area, and it remembers that build and all the materials used for it, and then you can print that again by feeding it the materials needed.
Oh, that's like Schematica.
Yeah. It'll do it automatically, but I don't remember how to do that.
So we used Lightmatica, I believe, for one of the older servers that we had.
No, this would do it automatically, like on its own with a machine. This wasn't like showing you where to place stuff.
I see.
What's it called? A printer? Tekkit Light. That's it. That's from ComputerCraft. No, that's a different printer. The 3D printer, Tekkit Classic. This was them using ComputerCraft and Red Power for the wiring. So that's not it. But there are ways to do it. So someone did find a way to make what was essentially a 3D printer using Tekkit Classic and using ComputerCraft with Red Power. Red Power is probably the next thing we'll branch into once we have a chance. We also need to get computer craft going, because I really want to be able to show you that. Also, where have you gone? Because I can't see you.
I went back to the base.
Okay, I just saw the chest open up and then close.
Oh.
I think that...
Wait, does it do that if I open it?
Oh yeah, that's right. It does do. Yes. So if someone's accessing the other end of the ender chest, or just if from another point, because you can make more than 2 of them as long as they're connected with the color coding. All of them will open simultaneously when someone accesses it.
Okay, that explains it.
I thought you were invisible for a second there.
No, I went back to the base and opened it here, so that's probably why.
Yep. Yeah, so... Right now we're just getting some junk from there, but we'll be able to transmute that and filter out the things we want. So this, for everyone from chat over here, is... Well, Zen's running off on his own. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I was gonna continue building that tower.
Yeah, if you guys saw the glowstone looking thing outside, that's where the energy condenser is now. It's got 4 energy collectors on it. Each one has a glowstone block on top to give them max efficiency because they're light-based powered. But not sunlight, it's just light. And right now they are feeding energy into the energy condenser, as well as a couple of Klein stars, which are basically EMC batteries for equivalent exchange. Now this Klein star is at a little over 21k EMC. It just hit it. And the other one is about to hit 18k. Which is, you know, a lot of EMC. And these things are still not halfway full. This is also a Klein star Ein. There's 5 more tiers of Klein stars, where you craft 4 of them together to make the next tier. I've only got 2 of them right now because I want to have one for me and one for Zen. And then we can start getting into the relics like the Swiftwolf's Rending Gale and the, I think it's the Evertide Amulet.
Hey, don't bark. Terraria is very good.
Oh, I remember the name of that. Yeah, Evertide Amulet. And the Vulcanite Amulet. Yeah, we need dark matter to start making that stuff. So, there's a handful of known bugs with the final version of Tekkit Classic. And these are just bugs from the respective mods. No one's been able to, like, patch them because they would get fixed in later versions of those mods. One of those bugs is with the Vulcanite Amulet. Vulcanite Amulet is a thing that, when you have it on your hotbar, it makes you immune to fire damage. What's more, you can walk on lava with it. However, the second of those features does not work in multiplayer. So you cannot walk on lava, but it should still make you immune to lava and fire damage.
I like how he's explaining all of this while standing on the fence, looking in my direction, as if he's yelling it at me across this plane over here.
However, you cannot walk on lava in multiplayer! I cannot stress that enough! Don't forget! Oh, you're over here now. I'm shouting in the wrong direction.
Would be really funny
Yeah,
if we had the proximity chat set up now, so that
God,
would
yeah.
hear it in the distance.
Apparently you can get it set up on versions as early as like a pre-alpha. It's just hard to do.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, because there was a whole Minecraft series from the Life series with Grian. That was, they did a hardcore series, or an ultra hardcore, where they had multiple lives. And every week, they would update the Minecraft version to a later build. And they were able to get proximity working on, like, pre-alpha 1.7.
Oh.
That was as far back as they could get it to work. Anything more than that, and they literally could not get it functioning. But that was before hunger was even a thing. So it is possible on various builds, but apparently it's quite the pain in the back. Socrates teaching the masses. I would be Socrates, wouldn't I?
Is it Socrates or is it Socrates?
Or Socrates, yeah.
Yes.
I would mispronounce my own name. Let me see. Swift, Wolf's Rending Gale. We need feathers, we need an iron band, and we need dark matter. How do we make the iron band? Right, we just need a lava bucket with some iron ingots. Surrounding it. And dark matter, we need ancient house fuel and diamond blocks.
What we really needed was somebody that's actually expert in Greece, saying that we're saying it wrong. But the shit amount of dialects that there used to be, it's insane.
gonna be a bit before we get to dark matters then, but I'm gonna try and get us there.
Dark matter?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Look, Don, we build the machine. And we blew up the desert a little bit.
Just a little bit. Not a ton, but enough. Enough to send a message. To whom? The desert. It knows what it did.
My sword is red because it's made of rubies.
Yep. Mine is blue because it's made of sapphires. And then Cat's is green because it's emeralds.
Green.
Hold up my chainsaw for a second.
My signature red sword.
But to be fair, my sword isn't that green anymore.
It's become a bit red, hadn't it?
No, it only has a tiny bit of green.
Cat, what is the purpose of this weird dirt structure over here?
I'm not the one who made it.
What do you mean? The iconic Zenta red sword.
Is it like a little dirt tower with a roof over it?
Yeah.
That is what I made to fight the Enderman with.
Oh, okay.
Because I had cobblestone in my inventory, but then other stuff kept attacking me. And I was like, okay, well, let's put dirt in my inventory because a creeper just exploded next to me. I guess I'm building this out of dirt now.
I was about to, maybe it was Herobrine. That would be really funny. What if I added like a Herobrine mod to this without your knowledge? And all of a sudden...
You couldn't, because we would need to download it.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, what if he found a way?
What if there's a plugin for it? Server-side plugin. Ooh!
They don't exist, yeah. Or at least have existed.
I remember when Zen got a signature red sword back in Season 2, yeah. The Infinity Flag lore. It's back. I really wish this was like just enough items or any of those where you could pin crafting recipes. This is what started it, was not enough items.
I do think it would be really funny if we at one point had a wiki for the lore specifically, and then the people just start adding bullshit that never happens.
Oh, I'd love to do that. Are you kidding me? Let's make a freaking NeoCities page that is the Infinity Flag lore, and it's all just anyone makes up bullshit.
Like, I started building up the wiki, but nobody else contributed to anything. So
oh, are we talking about the Minecraft wiki thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one still exists. It's still, I believe you can still access it even, but it's like severely out of date. Just edit the file so you can rename the mod to something else like Vanilla Fix or something.
Vanilla Fix, weird. We're not playing vanilla. Huh. Fixes Vulcanite Amulet Volcan Lava. Oh, well, we definitely want that. It's a weird file name, though. So suspicious.
Is that a cow? I can milk. I can milk these.
What's better? I believe milk buckets have
what
an
the
EMC
fuck?
value.
I milked it, and now my milk is gone.
That's probably just some rubber banding. In the
yeah, it is. Like, I can't milk the cow.
Also, I removed the old quarry. Guess who just moved in?
An Enderman?
No.
Slimes?
It's someone who goes...
Oh, of course.
Creeper. I just heard one walk into a cactus over here. And it scared the hell out of me. Hey, there's Ambi.
Yeah, you can see
You added the milk back into the udders for storage.
The average fandom wiki. There is a fandom wiki for like earlier IF stuff.
Yep.
That still exists.
It was the League of Super Acquaintances, wasn't it?
Yeah, it still exists. And the funny thing is, ChatGPT has I forgot what the term is. Not scrub, but like the crawlers they used for it. Yeah, scraped. That's it. Has basically scraped data from that. So if you ask it who is in Infinity Flag, usually it will be like, oh, Krakaton is an Infinity Flag.
No, that is That is weird that I'm a result of ChatGPT.
No, like, usually if I ask ChatGPT what they can tell me about Infinity Flag, they will be like, oh yeah, Cody is in it, or like Krakaton, aka Cody, is in it. You're usually the first one it will mention. For some reason. And then if I ask it who else, and then if I ask it who else is in there, then it will be like, oh yeah, there's Zen and PCG77.
Jesus. That's Jason's old.
Yeah, that's Jason's username in like 2014 to 2016.
Like PC Gamer was like the shorthand, or it was shorthand for.
That was a weird movement tech you did there, Pig. I saw that. But now...
Alright, I'm making more infinite blaze powder so I can get us to dark matter.
The iCarly fandom wiki. No, we're not gonna go there again.
You're gonna continue where the last chat ended.
We're still climbing in power, and we've got 4 overclockers working on the macerator. So that's good.
Just having on the next stream the old chat saying Peace Wars.
I still have mental scarring from the meme wars of April 2016.
Honestly, compared to the stuff that we've seen nowadays, it's quite tame.
That was all friendly, like jabbing and everything.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea that there were no winners, only victims. No one won the meme wars. It was just a bad time for everyone involved. You know, like an actual war. There was no winner.
You're reminding me of the masterclass video.
Now, if you want to look up me or ask ChatGPT about it, then you have to be like, can you tell me who Zenter on YouTube is, and then it might be able to find me. That's.
I don't know. Do you guys remember? But it was in one of the meme compilations. The how do you play with Legos when your friend's short?
How do you?
You put them in the Lego Star Wars ship and fly them around.
Ah, I see.
That's the, like, you get the clone trooper POV with the fucking music going on.
Yeah, though they were onto something when making this jerk-off machine. We have this, and we also have the masturbator over here.
So this is basically, every time it takes a blaze rod, it converts into 5 blaze powder instead of 2. And its equivalent exchange value is that 1 blaze rod equals 2 blaze powder.
As you can see.
3 free blaze powder. You put that into the energy condenser, and it's just infinite.
Honestly,
no, why would the machine be circumcised? That's not the part that needs to be circumcised.
Yeah, we don't want to circumcise our machines because it's better for the skin if you leave it on.
Exactly.
As you can see, masturbator. Yeah, the macerator, Justin. Oh, it's max power even.
Let's see how these client stars are doing. They're almost halfway there. This one's about to hit 24,000 EMC.
Well,
we've
Cody,
also got another low voltage solar array. Zen's made a coal coke oven. We got a few things that change.
Yeah, I still need to do more research into railcraft. I was
yes,
considering
railcraft's a tricky one.
Making a bunch of rails everywhere.
I actually know where we're gonna.
Because it doesn't work like it does in regular Minecraft.
Yeah, you have to make like wooden ties and stuff like that.
Yeah, I still have 4 of them in my inventory. Oops. And I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this tower once it's complete.
Well, you have to put a sign in front of it.
Ah, yes. But it's not that tower.
But it shall say...
You are now entering the Tower.
It needs to be larger in order to be qualifying for that.
That make it larger.
Have we run out of cobblestone? God dang it, we've run out of cobblestone again.
Giggles
Wait, no,
in having all the cobblestone in inventory.
Okay, well, I've got 8. That's all I needed. I need a sand, though, or a glass.
Yeah, though, and you can build a nuclear reactor, and Cody has warned against placing it near your base, because if it has a meltdown, it just destroys everything.
Yes. It will actually obliterate the entire area. Now, you can still put it near your base, it's just not a good idea.
That would be a really funny end. That would be a really funny end of the server series, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's typically what happens that ends a server. Is someone's nuclear reactor final goes, well, critical, and everyone's like, well, that was a good series while it lasted. Time for a new server. So we'll probably go until someone has a nuclear meltdown and obliterates all of us and just wipes us off the face of the map.
Just like real life.
Yeah. Just like real life.
What do you mean? I will truly enjoy the division.
You know, Zen, we actually can disable the crafting recipe for nukes, right? Just in the config file.
Oh. I haven't looked into that yet.
Yeah, all you have to do is just go in and disable a crafting recipe. That is a thing that you could just do.
Now, why would you do that?
Yeah, you're just
I didn't say there was any reason to do it. I just said it's a thing you can do. Why would we ever do it? I don't know.
Don says there's a mod.
It's possible.
There's a mod that causes your word to fly towards the sun. Your sword or your word?
Your sword is enough.
Oh, the world. Okay. Every day the world begins to burn down, grass dies, and water evaporates. I think I've seen that before, yeah. Very apocalyptic. So one more, right? Yeah, one more.
Alright.
One more roll. You got nothing to bet with.
I was more expecting you say more to go, maybe just one more.
Oh no, not that one. I've done plenty of Zelda CDI. I do want to get a CDI machine though, because they're pretty common here because it's Philips. Like recently, I bought a CDI disc in Dutch that says everything about the CDI, all the games, all the software you can use with it.
You're gonna discover that like your uncle was actually working, and they have like fucking 300.
It's funny
devices.
that you mention that. Because my family is from Eindhoven, which is where Philips is from, basically the company and the guy Philips. And I've had several family members who worked for the Philips Corporation. My grandma actually had a prototype for the Philips CD player, the first one they made. And then she showed me it when I visited once, and then she was like, "Yeah, do you want to have it?" I was like, "I do, but I can't take it right now because I don't have the space for it at home." I don't even know if she still has it, but yeah. That's some Zenter lore.
I don't know, I don't remember which company was it, but like early CD player that had an issue where like it doesn't stop. Like if you just open the chute, it will just fucking throw the disc a mile away.
Huh. Hey, right?
I agree, Nuke. Also, hello. We do need to link the Faces of Evil and retro achievements.
But it's not there?
According to Nuke, it isn't. Oh no! I read that. I read that wrong. He said if it's not there, he will be sad. So we don't know yet if it's there.
Yeah, I'm shocked if it isn't. And I haven't done anything with the service, but still, I would be shocked.
There's a chance. Speaking of games, I was checking out the Windows 98 game packs. Someone compiled a pack that lets them run in DOSBox. Oh, Ski Free. Nice. I do want to play Ski. That would be a fun game to do, like a little video on Ski Free. The thing is, I would love to install like an even older version in 95 on one of my on my machines, but the problem is the resolution for those is so low that my capture card just doesn't accept it. So I have to get a different capture card in order for that to work. And I'm kind of worried that that problem will also be the case with the PC98 that I have. That one is going to be even more difficult because it also works at a strange refresh rate, which is 24. Oh no, it's not on retro achievements. No. They had one job, but that's probably good. I don't know. Is there a good Philips CDI emulator? Because it might just be that there's like the emulators.
I would say it's the most, well, one of the most emulated compared to Access consoles out there.
I mean, there is the recompile version, right? So that one could have achievements. VM stream? Yeah, I could. I prefer real hardware, but VMs are usually pretty easy to set up.
Is it, just so you know, up here. Energy condenser's now up there.
Ah.
We have begun a power flower.
That spider has gotten an interest in it.
Hey! 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 Get over our roof! Get over our roof!
Why is this a continuous thing?
What is a continuous thing?
Spiders running after Krakatoa on the roof.
No, but in this case, it's going after me. It's not even going after Cody.
Here, come outside for just a second to lure it out.
Yeah, sure. Oh, whoops.
Come on,
I think he's too afraid to come down. I think he's shot. Yeah, that will trigger him.
It's afraid. It's afraid.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite fucking lines from the entire franchise.
Yep.
I do somewhere this week. I do want to try and see if I can set that stream up. That I will fix that 98 machine that I have over here. So I booked time off this week, so I should have the time to do that.
I forgot that I was supposed to ask about that.
Yeah, since it's an EMC of 4, isn't it?
In the meantime, I got the opposite happening. I lost time.
Spider poop soup stream number 3. Anyways, Cat, continue.
Yeah, so like usual, I called. I did a phone call like walking here. Not only that, in a couple of weeks I'm gonna lose a week due to being forcibly taken to the island, but I'm also gonna have company the week prior for 3 days. So, not happy.
We've run out of power. It is nighttime.
No.
Time to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because we got 4 overclockers running on a single macerator. So it's going pretty fast and pretty hard.
I need either you, Cody, or Cat to... Oh, I can't rest now. There's monsters nearby. Hold on.
Apparently they're just close enough to your bed, because I'm still in bed.
Disconnect.
Ah, fuck. I was gonna say, you need to remind me to to get a proper soundboard set up for the streams. Like, I need to add a few things to it.
But you mean a proper... Don't you have the...
Oh, the ASMR.
Yeah, I have it, but there's a few sounds specifically that I still need to add, but I keep forgetting to do so. Like...
Also, you could add the thing that allows people to pay to play things.
I hear that creeper.
Yeah, exactly. Noog knows it. That's exactly the one I was talking about. I wanted to add the technician sound from CNC. That's one of them. There's a few more, though. And I have them on separate buttons, so I press one and it just says yeah, and the other one is okay.
Also, don't... That's every day for me. I just have to use the jump into bed quickly trick to get rid of it.
See, my favorite is Voices of the Voids. I can't go to sleep now. I sense something. And sometimes it's just you left the fridge open.
and that's why it warns you?
Yes, there's actually a thing in the newest version where if you leave your fridge open, you cannot save and you cannot sleep.
The iconic spider poop soup stream. Imagine being home alone, you go to bed and you see a message, you cannot rest now. There are
Yeah,
monsters.
that was what inspired me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what brought it up.
And that's what I replied to.
Sorry, I'm reading two different chats at the same time, so I'm not following.
I've got the YouTube live chat and the...
I do really need to combine them still. That's also something I need to do this week, because I book time off anyway, so I can do that.
I expect it not to be quite a hassle, though.
Yeah, the issue is in order for it to work, like I have to configure something in Restream to work properly, and what it tends to do is it tends to disconnect YouTube's chat specifically. Like for Twitch it will work, but for YouTube it's a bit of a hassle, but... Like, there's a bunch of stuff that like, there's too many things that I want to do in the coming week, and I don't know if I will be able to do everything.
Yeah, I watched Markiplier's Voices of the Void video. It was very good. He did, like, at least try and start the game. I love that the first event he has happen, his first instinct is to jump off of, like, a 3-story radio tower and go for an elbow drop onto, essentially, a ghost.
You know
that
what
is his first thing he does. It's really good.
You know what my favorite Voices of the Void video is? The one where the one where the soap is hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is the soap hot.mp4? I still don't know what happened. Like, until I updated the version, that continued to burn me every time I tried to pick it up. Oh, I need to take Zen through Voices of the Void. My god, that would be so fun.
Cody has asked me a few times to play it, and I said I want to play it in multiplayer.
There's not any plans to do it in multiplayer.
Yeah, so I probably have to play it by myself.
Yeah. I would just be there as the little squirrel on your shoulder, just being like, I can't wait. He doesn't know chat. Streamer doesn't know.
Does he know?
I already exist in the most common mod out there.
Oh.
Speaking of games that I still need to play...
It'd be neat if I had multiplayer, but I think it works best.
I've also been told to play Outer Wilds, which I also haven't played yet.
I've never played it, but I've seen it. It's a very good game.
I know nothing about Outer Wilds, so...
Good.
That will be an interesting experience.
Yeah, going blind. That's how you're meant to experience it.
Yeah, from what I see, like, that's the only way you can. Otherwise, it's gonna be waste.
Bitch, you live like this? You guys don't want to see the room that I'm sitting in right now, okay?
Yeah, Voices of the Void is a very good, like, bitch, you live like this simulator.
Like my...
Southern came out real hard then.
I am currently surrounded by several old computers and a bunch of big box PC games, so... As well.
Yours at least looks like a habitable space, meanwhile mine looks like a weird, wacky warehouse who some spurge just started living in.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe mine.
Like, my issue is that I just have too much stuff, technically.
Yes. Please don't tell everyone how I live. Yeah, I need a slightly bigger space for my stove. We almost had one. There was another house in the sister neighborhood of here, and it was like another 360 square feet, and for like the price I bought this house plus, you know, flipping it for the renovations I did, I'd probably be able to pay off most of that just from selling this house. So like, it was pretty good looking, but when we contacted them to do a tour, they were like, we've already got it pending for sold. So, I haven't heard anything back, so I'm assuming it's sold. Sad, because I would have been able to start moving right away. It would have taken, like, not even a minute to drive from my house to there and just keep ferrying boxes and unpacking. Very easy.
I do hope that something else will show up then. Hopefully. Yeah. At least you own
it was a 3-bed,
home.
2-bath, and this is a 2-bed, 2-bath.
At least you own a home, right, Cody?
Yeah. Yeah, I own the house, not the land, though.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, I'm still renting, and the rent is actually way too high. Like, I wish that the best move for me would be to move to a cheaper place, but finding another place is gonna be a challenge on its own.
Yeah, but I should have gotten to a cheaper place fucking ages ago, but none exist. Like, if I actually have found a place that would have cheaper rent, it's gonna be even way smaller than this place, and then like well, that might become forced at some point, but then I discover no, they haven't included the internet, electricity, or water in that. So in the end, it's more expensive than here.
Yeah, utilities.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, the steam engines are still at blue. They're getting low on coal, though, so I need to bring over a stack of coal for each one.
Honestly, Don, you're not too far off with that comment that I live in a 2000 hacker action movie. Or the life of. Like, my desk right now would be comparable to Neo's desk in The Matrix.
We've breached the mainframe.
Look at this mess.
I just found.
The machine do be doing.
When I say go, throw.
Be ready to throw. Throw! No, throw it on him, not me. That's Stefan Karl, right? That was his name.
Don't ask about names from me.
You should know, it's a Nordic name.
What? that comment came out of fucking nowhere.
Why?
Zen, the chicken escaped containment.
No, I killed it.
So what do I even have to do with Nordic?
Are you not in the Nordic region, Cat?
No,
you're Nordic.
I'm not in Nordic.
Then what are you?
This is part of Fennoscandia, not Nordic.
Finnish, not Nordic. Is that not the same? It's in the north. What is that?
Part of America? Why aren't they Americans? It's actually a very good question, actually.
Yeah, Nuke would know. It's not Scandinavian, but it's Nordic. Finnish is not Nordic. Norway, Denmark, and Sweden are Nordic. What about Iceland? I mean, they are special. I would say if you were to ask me what other country would Finland be most closely related to, I would probably say Estonia.
That is the funny thing, though, because there is no grouping where we are in the same, even though historically and cultural-wise, there should be plenty.
Isn't it Uralic?
Like, you have to remember that certain terms are handled differently in Finnish and in English, so I do get certain things mixed up.
Nuke just said that he checked it and that he's right, so Finland is Nordic. Finnish and Hungarian share the same language family.
One of the things which is, like, the technicalities handled differently in Finnish and in English.
Yeah, Hungarian is also Uralic. I'm not even sure if it is. Is it called? I need to know now. It is Uralic, right? I'm not making this up. Tell me my brain is working.
Chat, I swear I'm telling the truth. Chat, you gotta believe me.
Yeah, because I think Danish and Swedish is like Germanic, just like Dutch and German, of course, and English. That's indeed what they're called.
So weird
yeah,
that English is a Germanic language because our grammar structure is ultimately very different.
No, Justin is talking about the language. That's the only condition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's like different things in which they belong to the same group, like language, area, and that kind of stuff. Anyways, they're all cool, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
Well, I guess not. All of the non-Finnish countries in the Nordics are Germanic. Speaking of those languages, whenever I hear Danish, I think I've said this before, whenever I hear Danish, it sounds to me like they're speaking Dutch, and I'm supposed to understand what they're saying. But then I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I never heard anybody saying that. Like, the only thing people say that a Swedish should understand Danish, and Nordic should understand Danish.
Dutch and Danish are Europe's two silly languages, yeah.
And the most common thing what they say about Danish language in this part is that the Swedish constantly say, "Oh, it's just Sweden, but with a potato in your mouth." No joke. That's what they all say, and I don't get that.
What is the Swedish word for human? Because the Danish word and the Dutch word are very similar. I believe in Danish it's mennesker or something like that, and in Dutch it's mens.
All I will say, almost everything in Swedish is a penis in another language. So.
Okay. Or a fart.
That one was new to me, but I've been shown the evidence.
8K RAM.
But it's funny because the I think it's fart in Swedish. That's like the Dutch word vaart, which means like a lot of speed or speed in general. Or progress, I guess. Vaart maken. To make haste. That could also be haast. Huh.
You just talked in a way that kind of makes it sound like you're talking about when you're too hastily leaving the bathroom and you leave certain streaks.
That's an interesting way of describing it, Cat. Oh, I didn't see that Doan said that he left. Oh, Doan.
Yeah, I said it earlier. That was a while ago.
See, this is what I mean. This is why I need to merge the chats.
I don't know, would it help though?
I don't know either.
Because you would be still way outside.
Heard
Why
that.
are there so many of them all of a sudden?
Because there's no mob variety in this version of Minecraft.
No, they're just spawning groups.
Yeah. The spawn rate's still the same, but there's fewer different mobs. Also, we need to go sleep.
Okay, boss.
Cat, are you able to sleep?
In a second.
1. Yeah, I was gonna say, fährt is German for driving, or at least it's one of the conjugations of it.
Oh,
Fahren
yeah,
means
fahren.
Yeah. Hi, Enderman. Please don't murder us. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Ich möchte gern nach Haus fahren. Do you know what that means?
We're talking about flies.
No.
Ich möchte Haus fahren?
Ich möchte gern nach Haus fahren. I'm probably butchering the grammar, but...
It's more or less I want to drive home.
Yeah, you would like... Yeah, you enjoy going back home. Or driving back home, I guess.
Yeah. Otherwise it'd be gehen. Fahren is specifically to drive.
It was funny, when I was in Canada, we had like someone who is from the US, but they study in Germany. So they knew how to speak German. So we were speaking in German constantly when everyone else was only able to speak English, so they didn't know what we were talking about.
Then where would you like to set up a desk for yourself?
A desk?
Yeah.
For my computer?
Perhaps.
In the tower.
Okay. Let's go to the tower.
Let's make a 90s office with office blocks.
And you're still saying that it's not gonna be the IF tower?
It could be. Oh, I'm ruining the environment. One creeper at a time.
Good. As it was destined to be.
With Windows Office 365 TM. They butchered the hell out of that. I absolutely hate what they did with Office 365. The web version specifically. Well, thank you. So
the insane limitations that they put on PowerPoint, I'm shocked.
What would be the best direction to look? Maybe this way. Over here. No, I was gonna say, like, what you used to be able to do is you used to be able to, like, if you typed office.com and signed in, you would get, like, a nice screen that showed you all your apps that you had and stuff, and also the admin console, where you could do stuff in your enterprise environment, such as managing Exchange, Teams, anything else, SharePoint. But now, because of AI, they just, like, put fucking ChatGPT or whatever, I forgot the Microsoft name for it, in your face instead, and you have to, like, dig through multiple buttons to get to your actual apps and stuff. Computer! I'm on a computer.
There are several video tutorials on ComputerCraft Lua programming on YouTube.
Oh, it's Lua.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Why though?
Yeah, because that was what they chose at the time. I don't know. But yeah, now you have a computer.
Nice.
Why can't it just be...
ComputerCraft lets you do all sorts of stuff. I've seen people make Pong in this and save it to a floppy disk and give it to their friends.
I just tried 2 commands, wondering if they would work, and they do work. Like, checking to see if they see any directories, so... Does this work? Oh no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, you can make disks and a disk drive. You can have it output a redstone signal based on, like, commands. You can also have a color-coded cable that basically comes out as a bunch of different colors, and then you lead it out as different colored jacketed cables. And then you can be like, okay, I want the green cable to output a redstone signal when I do this command. stuff for that.
Ah, nice. I do want to look into this because Lua is not a very difficult language, if I remember correctly. So I can probably
So this will be a fun way for you to play around with that language and learn it a bit. But Computercraft allows you to do all sorts of cool stuff, especially when combined with Red Power. I will show you how to get into Red Power at a later date. But once we get into that and Computercraft, this is going to allow us to, like, you know how people can make flying machines nowadays to try and make like a sliding door, but it only looks good from one side? Computercraft with Red Power allows you to have it look even smoother and looks good from both sides. And can be made out of whatever you want it to be. It's really cool.
That the programming language in that mod would have been freaking machine, like just direct machine language. Would have preferred it. I want the direct to interface with the machine.
Okay, I'm already. Some of the basic commands are the same as in terminal, so that's working. Just made a directory with a text file in it that just says ha 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 ha, so that works.
Yep, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff with it.
I'm gonna program a website in here.
You probably could.
If
you tried hard enough.
Using Lua out of everything for websites. No sense.
No, but I can make a file that is called like index.html or something like that and just write some HTML.
Yep. It's such a cool mod.
I agree, yeah, Microsoft is engaging in extreme sunk cost fallacy with all the money spent on AI. It's funny. It's actually kind of sad because there was a point like a few years ago where I actually really enjoyed what Microsoft had to offer in terms of Office 365 and Azure. At least Azure is mostly untouched, but I fear that they will mess around with Azure too and and shitify that.
Well, I can share the very recent experience of how they fucked up with their game studios again.
Here, Zen, I'm going to send you the link for the category for Computercraft on the wiki. I do apologize, it's still the fandom wiki, that is the only one.
So,
I'll show you. Oh yeah, and we have turtles in this as a thing. So you can make the turtles that list there, like the turtle, the mining turtle, wireless turtle, and the wireless mining turtle. The turtles are cool flying machines.
They would have been the teenage.
Nah. No, these ones have grown up. They're old now. They grew up on, like, MS-DOS, Windows 3.1. They're far from teenagers
Can I play Ski Free in here?
Yeah, if you could program it, you probably could. Again, I've seen people make actual Pong in Computercraft.
It would be really funny if this was like a version of DOS, but it's not. I don't think so. But it does borrow some of the commands you can use in PowerShell and Bash.
So
Lua, I think, is a high levels Python. That's something that kind of annoying about Lua is that array indexes start at 1. Isn't it the same with Isn't that the same with PHP? I thought that PHP also did that, or did they start with 0? Kat, you should know this.
I should, and I would recall 0.
Oops, I dropped chewing gum.
Like, I've done so little with it though, and it's been so long, but I would assume 0. As far as I can remember, doing some loop to something that it did start on 0.
It's only 3 o'clock, Moosh. Me.
But anyway, the story which I tried to start multiple times now. So I already knew beforehand that Microsoft got insanely stupid cost reductions to their game studios, and plenty of it is to the fucking abominable intelligence bullshittery. And one of the most horrid things where they're saving is testing and support. And I got the very bad end of this. I can't remember where, but I got a DLC for the Age of Empires Definite Edition for Steam. There were plans that we would have actually streamed playing the game. I had issues getting the game to work all of a sudden, and it crashed multiple times. I discovered that their new graphical DLC, which they ask real-life money for, is so broken, it will consider your game to be always from the Microsoft Store, and thus breaks it because it tries to utilize Microsoft Store as it's even when it's on Steam.
Is there no other workaround for that other than just not having that DLC installed?
Only way I have found out that because it can work on some days and some not. Everybody says just uninstall it. I did, and I haven't had any issues ever since.
There's this, and of this, another of this,
floppy drive.
Also, I'm going to place a copper chest right over, I don't know, Hirst. I'm going to put some stone, glass panes, wood planks, iron ingots, resin dust, a few sticks in there. So you've got a few of, like, Computer Craft just uses vanilla ingredients.
Nice.
Yeah, it does not use anything weird or funky. And now you know which versions of the computer and disk drive to craft, because there are also ones from Red Power.
Also, new confirmed that PHP arrays start with 0, so not 1.
Yep.
That's I couldn't remember. It's been too long since I touched PHP.
Yeah, that should help you get started. And then probably our next like streamed session, I'll try and get us into Red Power so that you can start fooling around with like wireless redstone and stuff like that.
Yay!
And then you can start making contraptions, especially once we can start making frames and motors. That's where the fun begins.
I'm surprised you gave me a wireless modem. I wonder how that works. Can I make a message board?
I don't know. Those were some of the only things I saw listed on the Computer Craft page. So I was like, all right, let's just make some of these and he'll be able to figure it out. Surely.
Yeah, we can imitate Usenet and then start posting stuff on bulletin boards.
But it's nighttime. Get off computer.
Get off computer, go to bed.
Come on, game. I'm trying to sprint.
Have you ever went to bed with a disk drive in your inventory?
You ever go to bed listening to the dulcet tones of a chainsaw?
Does it actually make noises?
Yes.
Oh.
Here, when you hold it...
I have to say yes to both.
Oh yeah, it does.
When you mouse off of it, scroll off of it.
Oh yeah.
Also, now it's stuck playing that sound indefinitely for me.
For me, it stopped. I don't go to sleep without a disk drive.
I never leave the house without my pancreas.
I always go to bed with my what's it called again?
With your disc in your hand?
No, not a disk drive, but the diskette drive.
Hand?
My diskette drive.
Yeah.
Or cassette drive, actually. It's crazy. There's still companies that use cassette tapes to store backups on.
That's not the crazy part. The crazy part is that they're using freaking punch cards in all the banks to this day.
Is that a disc in your hand, or are you just happy to see me?
There's
And
also
you know
the fact that
spots?
the air control for airports still runs on Windows 95, I want to say. It uses floppy disks to transmit like data. At least in the US it does.
It might, or at least I think here. and I didn't do much with air traffic control, but I work with stuff that they used in the luggage cellar. They used IBM AEX, or AIX. That's what they used for stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. COBOL too. Yeah, we talked about that. I was gonna say like we're gonna go back to COBOL.
Airports over here, they run on XP machines.
So Zen, I forgot about something. The tungsten ore, that is useless. It has a really high EMC value. It's a thing that was added for a mod, but was not implemented at this point. So the ore was just there for people to like prep themselves for that update.
I see.
So we're going to convert it into a shit ton of blaze rods.
Nice.
Yeah. In the future, if you see tungsten ore, that's like 10k free EMC.
Question.
Which is a lot.
Can I break my computer? Do I need to break my computer with the wrench so it doesn't break, or?
No, it should just work with pickaxe.
Okay.
If it doesn't, then I'm sorry, but don't worry, they're dirt cheap to make. I give you all the resources to make a new one if need be.
The first time I joined in, I randomly saw the recipe for the PC. I'm like, it can't be that cheap.
Yeah, no, computer craft is literally just, hey, we're not making you go through some bullshit grind, and we're not making you craft a bunch of extra components besides the floppy disks. Like, you'll craft it from basic vanilla ingredients. That's it.
Hey kid,
computer craft is based like that.
I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Speaking of computer-related stuff, for work I've recently been working with something called Terraform, which is pretty cool. And because I started messing around with it, I am now using it to provision specific server stuff for IF in the future, probably. Basically, what it allows me to do is it allows me to write stuff in a language called HCL, and then I can pre-configure what a virtual machine in Azure should look like, for example, and then quickly spin up virtual machines for servers that we might need in the future. That's nice. I actually kind of want to test how Azure's cheapo servers would work with Minecraft, because I don't think that they would run very well, but still. I'm cutting down the internet. You guys still there?
Yeah, I just made 4 dark matter.
You said that you cut it down the internet, so I didn't reply.
Yeah, then I put the 1 blaze rod back in, and when I converted the remaining EMC towards the dark matter back, it made like another stack and a half of blaze rods again. I guess it's a good idea of how many it takes to make one of these. A single blaze rod is 1,536 EMC. A single dark matter is 139,264.
Ya uploaded it, you unloaded.
We need a bucket of lava.
Lever?
Yeah.
There's a lot of lava in the area. There's one near the desert even.
It's oddly that there's like a lava puddle in all the deserts I've seen, but it's like just one.
There's also one in north from where Cat is currently.
I need 6 buckets of lava to do this, because then I'll just have what is effectively infinite buckets of lava for making iron bands.
I'm gonna shut down the internet. But you know what? That's something I need to add to the soundboard.
So over where you are, there's lava?
No, go to the desert.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also one near, like, if you go to Cat's place.
Oh, I see it along the way. Over.
Yeah, you can see it on the Dyn map.
Oh yeah, and then there's
like
that
little
one over
orange
there.
spot near the water. I want to assume that that's lava.
Should be.
Then turn around.
Okay. No, Mr. Command and Conquer, don't kill me. What are you wearing? What is this?
It's armor.
Oh, is he wearing a nano suit? Is it black?
Yeah, it's black. With green.
It's either a nano suit or it's dark matter armor.
No, it's impossible. He can't have dark matter.
If he's wearing nano suit, you literally can't hurt him. As long as it has charge.
I can hurt him,
Once it runs
so...
out of charge, it's literally useless.
Like, you said that, and I instantly tried if I could hurt him. Here's my peace offering.
The water in the quarry is working pretty well at the moment. I'm glad that it's there, because I just fell down a hole into the edge of the quarry.
I was looking for some glass.
Yeah, I gave you some glass panes.
Yeah, but I want glass blocks. Because I hate stacking panes on top of each other. I'm just gonna use the little machine that we got over here.
All of them hearing like seagull noises and stuff just because I'm by a river with sand.
As you do.
I am shocked that...
Oh no, Cody, it's creating an infinite amount of glass now.
Yeah, I know, because there's a lot of EMC in there.
I don't need that much.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
I'll just put a blaze rod in, I'll just put a blaze rod in there, and then it will
it'll slowly tick back up.
Convert them into blaze rods.
I did that earlier with cobblestone. I was like, well, I can't buy any cobblestone. Alright, hang on, I found a small amount. I just need like a stack. Ah, it's a lot more than a stack. It'll be fine. He'll convert back.
Yeah, glass like for everybody. Hooray.
There's the volcano. Ah, I see
the volcano. Cocainum.
Perfect. This is exactly what I needed.
Raw meat in Minecraft.
Don't turn this into a sponsored segment.
You know what my favorite thing to do is, Cat? I love building in Minecraft.
I said you brought the strike system upon yourself.
I'm not saying
teetering around it.
I'm not saying anything strike-worthy right now, so...
Oh yeah, Zen, save some brown bricks in the future. Just standard ones. Brown bricks? We will need them for red power. We need to make a red alloy furnace in the future.
The strikes only affect you, Zen. Everybody else is free to say it.
Yeah, but if he says it, does that mean that I get a strike?
I can change it. Sure.
No, don't change it.
I can make it so that happens.
That was not a request.
That was an inquiry. Yeah, it sounded like a request to me.
I too love crushing my enemies and tearing down the weak in Minecraft.
So 3 questions? Yes. No, that wasn't a question. Yes, it was.
3 wishes.
Like such a fucking good scene in the movie.
I'm gonna commission art now where you see me whispering brown bricks and then you see Cat jumping out of nowhere.
Especially the like, don't answer unless I speak to you. Okay? Got it. Like you had to say that last bit. I watched the D&D movie while I was on my flight to Vietnam and it was such a good watch. I've been meaning to watch it for ages. And yeah, it was a good time.
How is Vietnam, by the way, Cody? My brother said that he was planning on going there at the end of the year.
The flower festivals and stuff during Lunar New Year are actually really good. I would plan it around then, but it's going to be very busy, and it's going to be more expensive to fly there at that time.
So that's like November... No, February.
It's like late June, early February. Okay, we already have some bricks right here.
Dude, one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, like, this is not a joke, I do like building little skyscrapers and stuff. Also having multiple different design tall structures together and make like a city. I like doing that.
It's fun. It's too bad this is before villagers were a thing, so we can't make an actual city for villagers.
Yeah. But we can
Oh
pretend...
boy, I got a lot of boyos on my tail.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Cody, there's exactly 4 creepers and a 5th one coming in your direction. As well as 2 skeletons. There's 2 spiders, and there's a creeper behind you right now. He's gonna explode if you don't... Oh.
Thank you.
I'm being air support right now. And by air support, I mean eyes in the sky.
I don't think you know what air support is.
Yeah, eyes in the sky, sorry. I can't shoot from here right now because there's glass. Ah, you know what? Whoops.
Works.
Hold on, let me just slowly equip my bow.
God. All of you get off of me. Jesus. I'm just trying to get to the door.
I killed one of the spiders that was chasing you.
There we go. Alright.
Oops.
Whew. Gives me a chance to breathe. I was down to half health there. I ran out of food for...
Yeah, since we have that thing now, you can just make yourself some diamond armor so you're not as vulnerable.
Yeah, I need to do that. Let's see. We'll do this on, like, the first floor.
It's actually kind of funny. The first time I was introduced to Minecraft, like I already talked about that my computer couldn't handle it back then, but...
I am pretty shocked that since I had a quite low grade XP computer and I didn't need to go all the way down the...
I played it on my brother's like Windows Vista laptop. Oh, that spider jockey is real funky. Ow.
I remember the machine that I played it on. It was an Asus Barebone mini tower PC, which had a little clock on the front. I forgot what CPU it had, but it was not very good. I do not recommend.
With 6 lava buckets and 3 dark matter, I have made a vulcanite amulet. And I got my buckets back, but they're empty.
The PC I had before that was an AMD Athlon something. Like an older Windows XP machine. And then I upgraded from an Asus Barebones to a Pentium D. I think a Celeron, if I remember correctly. And that was able to run Minecraft better, but before that I had a machine that could not handle it for the life of it. I also tried to play Diablo 3 on it when that was new, and that also couldn't work. Because the computer was too old. So it took me like 15 years to install because of the size of the game. Back then Diablo 3 was like 15 gigabytes, and I was like, oh, that's so much. And then I finally had it installed and I couldn't play it because my PC was not strong enough to run it.
I'm surprised that I never had the issue of having a game that my PC, like back in the day, that my PC couldn't run. But oh boy, I did have a few games which I couldn't get to work.
Like what, like older games?
Yeah. Oh, some were not old then, or at least not that old. But there was just no way getting them to run for a reason or another. Like Bionicle Heroes, for instance.
That sounds like a Windows XP game.
It was.
I am sweating away in this room. Because I closed the window. But you know what? I'll live.
Are you so sure about that?
I hope so.
because you could just turn around and...
That has only happened once so far.
Okay. All armored up. There are 13 diamonds to spare.
What was the build limit in old Minecraft?
256 or something like that. 200 something.
200?
It's 200 and something. I don't remember how far into
Okay, I'm almost at 100 now, so...
I've placed a block on the first floor for you. Is one of the things that will start us for red power next time, which is the red alloy furnace. It's made from using brick blocks.
Brick blocks?
Yeah, it's like making a furnace, but with brick blocks instead of cobblestone blocks. Moshi, meow. Meow.
I ran out of wood. As bad as COVID was, I did enjoy the a lot of the streams and stuff that we did during that era.
Hi, Moshi. Hi. Oh.
Like I recently went back to watch some of the archived videos that I have of those streams. I think I mentioned it. There was like a Terraria run that we did that I just didn't remember that we ever did.
COVID was a blur.
Yeah, it was.
Can we all go to bed real quick?
Yeah.
I am pretty far
But
away.
Cody, it's already getting morning though. It's 7.
About to say, it's only an hour in game, so. I mean, just wait.
Oh, we can sleep if you want to. Like I checked the like a Smash Ultimate stream that we did, and there was like a discussion. I think Cat and Chase were having a discussion about Game of Thrones of all things. Was that what it was about? I forgot.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Was it Game of Thrones
no.
or was it something else? I'm trying to remember. Might have been something else. But you were having a discussion about something.
Yeah, because I can't recall ever talking about Game of Thrones to anyone.
I might have been something else then.
Actually, no, not apples. What do we want to make? Steak. Make dirt-flavored steak. Oh, that's a lot of steak. That's a lot of steak. A lot of steak there.
Oh, that is a lot of steak. I'll take some.
Yeah, we have steak.
We don't need an endless amount of steak.
No. Funk.
Do we have a chest that we can put it in? I guess we can put it in here.
This is just like prep stuff.
Excuse me.
Meshi, stop. Quick. She's clawing on my chair again. She knows she doesn't get fed for another 40 minutes, and yet she will keep on begging. Alright, so Zen, I want you to do me a favor. Do you have a flint and steel on you?
I do.
Set me on fire.
How's it hanging?
This. So this makes me immune to fire damage. As long as it's on my hotbar.
Yeah, but fire damage, right? Not lava.
Well, lava burns you by doing fire damage. So it also makes me immune to lava.
Oh.
I can just swim in lava now as long as this is on my hotbar.
Nice.
Now, if we want to make one for you as well, for like nether trips, we'll need another 6 buckets of lava, but we know where to get it. We'll also need 3 more dark matter. But this is the first of many things that we can make with EE2.
Nice.
I'm going to use this to make iron bands easier, because iron bands are 4 iron ingots surrounding a bucket of lava, or surrounding this. So with this, we don't need the buckets of lava to do that. On that note, we need more dark matter, and we need some feathers. Just 4 of them. Soon, I'll be able to do this. That's 8 iron ingots. I'm sorry. God, how silly of me.
What was that alloy furnace you built?
That is one of the first things we need for red power. We're gonna work on that next time, but I figured I'd go ahead and plunk it down there and designate that as our initial red power area.
Ah, okay.
It will allow us to make a bunch of stuff like wafers and things like that that are needed to make red alloy machines.
Wafers so we can make waffles.
Yeah. Exactly. See, you get it.
What?
Enough. Let's see. There we go. Here's the remaining 3 stacks of blaze powder.
Cat, why are you bringing all these cats here?
They follow me.
Huh.
Oh yeah, Cat, do you want to see a cool thing you can make to get your EMC just running passively? If you're over at our base.
Did the cats already work against creepers in this version?
Yes, that was their whole purpose when they were introduced.
Okay.
Ocelots do not, but cats do.
Yeah, maybe we should have some cats in the IF tower.
Mayhaps. Might not be a bad idea.
Ow.
Two more dark
Me when I
matter
break my
plus.
legs twice.
Okay, yeah, he's got a nano suit. That's Industrial Craft's first of 2 tiers of special super armor. The only thing that can hurt him is a nano saber, which we can make eventually, but... Oh, you're about to lose some cats, I think.
Damn door. Wait there. Wait there. Wait there.
I guess the cacti are also...
that glowstone thing up there, those are energy collectors. And if you come in here, you'll see what they're surrounding is the energy condenser. You can put one on each of the 5 sides, including on top, and it'll still open. And then you put a glowstone block on top of each of them, and that provides EMC, like, day and night, 24/7. If you have something in the top left slot of your energy condenser, it will power the energy condenser. But if you have something like a Klein Star in that bottom right slot, if you right-click on this one, you'll see that Klein Star, which is basically an EMC battery. If you have something like that in there, it will prioritize charging that over charging the energy condenser. And if you don't have anything in the top left of the energy condenser, then the collector just stores a buffer inside itself until it has a valid output for it, or it fills up. This is a Mark 1, these 5. With Dark Matter, you can make Tier 2 or Mark 2, and with Red Matter, you make Mark 3s. And Mark 3s do not need a glowstone block on top of them to be fully efficient. They just do it. You can also make an extra tier of these to make the Power Flower.
Sounds like a bit of work, though.
It's a little bit of work, but it's honestly not bad. Like, look up Energy Collector in your NEI, and you'll see it's actually very cheap for where you're at. It's a diamond block, 6 glowstone blocks, a furnace, and a piece of glass. With where we are, that was very easy to do.
Building bricks.
It needs to face the sun, though.
It needs to be out in the sunlight, yes. But you could put that atop your building or whatever, and just have a really tall ladder that leads to it or something. Or I think teleport pads might have been industrial craft at this point. No, not that. Teleport. Yeah, there's teleport tethers and teleporters. I forget what mod they're from. They're from industrial craft. Right, those are real late game though. Advanced circuits, glass fiber cables, frequency transmitter, advanced machine block. Yeah. But yeah, that is how you get passive EMC.
Like, I've been using a plenty of advanced circuits though.
Yeah, I'm trying to not have to fiddle with industrial craft any more than we absolutely have to. I do still utterly despise that. Also, for your quarry, this is how you do the setup. If you climb up the ladder, you'll see this ender chest has 3 blue wool. So basically when you craft it and you place it, you take dyes and you can make a 3-color code. And that will tether that to any other ender chest with the same color code. So you put one over just directly on top of your quarry and it'll receive. Put another one with a wooden pipe pumping out into a buffer chest where you want to receive the items. And there you go. And you build a world anchor over by your quarry. That renders a 3x3 of chunks.
Speaking of quarries, I wonder how our quarry is doing right now.
We just got a piece of iron ore. It's our first non-junk item. But that's because we've also had a massive crater there from the Nova Cataclysm.
Yeah, true.
But it's been going on for a while, so that's shocking.
That's because there's so much empty space. It destroyed most of the blocks that it would have mined through by this point. Well, granted, it mined them with the Nova Cataclysm,
yeah,
so we still got those things.
On the map, it's starting to look more and more like a blue rectangle now, so it's...
Yeah. Which is good, that's what we want.
Cody, can I conjure up some some cobblestone?
Oh yeah, go for it. I don't think we got any here. Let me get about a stack of these blaze rods. Alright, go for it. It shouldn't get too crazy. It'll get kind of crazy, but not horribly crazy.
Okay, give me a sec.
Well, you know, the macerator just right now, blaze rods. Perfect timing to start going again.
I don't need a shit ton of them, just my inventory's kind of full, so I should probably empty it out. Oh, I still have some blaze rods in my inventory. Where did we put the blaze rods? Oh, here.
The blaze rods, yeah, they go in that one chest, over here, I think. One of these. They're currently not designated to a chest, actually. Put them wherever. Yeah, this right-hand chest next to ore works.
Okay.
That's where some blaze rods are. I
don't know if I'm gonna be ready for, 1 million billion cobblestone. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yep. Yep. And it's still got 2,461 EMC left over. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's going up. It's going up. Because it's converting the blaze rods now. Or it's trying to. So yeah, don't worry about it.
Well...
Yeah. Equipment Exchange 2 is a fun mod. Yeah. At some point, then, we're going to make you one of these Vulcanite amulets. So that way, we can take trips to the Nether and be a lot safer. We can just walk through fire and lava without any worries. This is also the item that in single player lets you walk on lava, but in multiplayer that does not work, so you have to swim through lava. Actually, I don't remember if you can even swim through lava. I think you can in this version. We'll try to find out with the shallow lava puddle out in the overworld, rather than in a lava lake in the Nether. And we'll see if swimming in the lava is a thing. Why is it spider? It's because it's in a fish.
Wait, huh? Oh, I know why. It's because I ran out of... It's because I ran out of cobblestone that time, that's why. I was like, why is it continuing upwards? And I know why. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna build this tower all the way to build height. I think this is fine.
Two dark. Actually, I need 3. So I won't be able to keep one to transmute directly back into.
This tower will also be a nice waypoint. You will always see where you're supposed to go.
Depending on your draw distance, yes.
Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the limit.
That's why I couldn't get end portal frame to show up in NEI before, because it's end, not ender. I always forget that part.
Whoops, I accidentally made a whole stack of eternally spool.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What?
Whoops.
But I made it deeper! I made the water deeper, why did I die?
Realisms then.
Realism.
Yeah, but it worked earlier when I did it the first time.
That's what they all say.
It's on stream. It's on the record. Sad.
Mad.
All my levels are gone.
Where your button?
So, I assume red matter pickaxe would be the best pickaxe?
No, there's actually a tier above that. It's not a red matter item, though. Well, it's not a tier above red matter, but rather there are 2 tools you can make, the red guitar and the red morning star. And they combine all the red matter tools into one another to make a single pair of omni tools. They have weird keybinds and stuff, though, so you'll need to look at the wiki to figure out how the hell to change their modes and stuff. But the red Katar, K-A-T-A-R, I believe it is.
You guys...
So,
I should...
That uses the axe, the hoe, the sword, and the shears. And then... Red Morning Star is the pickaxe, the hammer, and the shovel.
So, just to keep things more simple and more traditional, just with the basic red matter tools.
Yeah, you can do just the red matter tools. Those ones basically keep your hotbar from being nearly as cluttered. But it requires you learning some keybinds, which isn't really all that hard. Or even annoying for that matter.
You guys missed it, but I had an interesting conflict with 2 creepers on top of this building because I didn't light it enough. It was kind of spooky.
Enough for one more red matter. Yeah, how did it go getting your stuff back, by the way?
Cody, you're attracting a spider.
Yeah, he was too close to my bed earlier, so I'm glad he finally showed up. Showed his bitch ass.
You're finally awake.
Alright. Cat, are you able to go to bed?
Sure. Need to climb the stairs.
Ow. Hey you're finally awake. You're trying to...
You're finally asleep.
You were trying to sleep, but there's too many enemies nearby.
Taking away your buttons. Again.
No.
Well, I'm gonna do something which I should have done ages ago, since it's past 11. I'm gonna get a drink.
A drink?
I thought you were gonna sleep in your tower, Zen.
No, I don't have a bed there yet.
I thought you did.
Yeah, the other one. The little lookout point has a bed. I should probably make one though. Those yeah, I was about to say those cacti do really help with also alerting us that there is a creeper nearby.
Yes, it's very helpful. I see the creeper in question as well. I have random mobs enabled with this texture pack, so the creepers can be like red or green or blue.
Ah.
And the red and blue ones are a lot easier to spot. Well, most of the time they are.
Interesting. I got a bed now. I'm gonna bring it with me. Yeah, with the cacti, we're basically abusing the pathfinding. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said you can only sleep at night?
Say, screw you, God. I'll sleep when I want.
God to do all the work.
Nope, it's in the other way around. Dark matter in the corners. Yes! Yes! Now I just need...
Mumbles in what, then?
Oh, the client star is almost full. Alright, we're just gonna grab that.
Mumbles
right.
in what, then?
Yeah, baby! Woo! Where are you, son?
What?
Hi there.
The fuck are you doing?
Flying, baby! Woo!
Creative
And check
mode.
this out. Negates fall damage. It has to be on my hotbar to do it. I have to have EMC. But with the Klein Star, I've basically got infinite flight. So, here you go. Here's a Klein Star. And here's your Swift Wolf's Renegale. Just need to keep the Renegale on your hotbar. The Klein Star could be in your inventory.
Ah.
Yep. Do not move the Klein Star from your inventory while you are in flight, or else you will run out of EMC and fall. Because that should be how it works. But that will make building this infinitely easier for you.
Yeah, it will. You're right.
And now we need more dark matter, so I can make one for me. But that Klein Star is basically full. That thing will have you set for ages.
It's actually kind of funny, that sound it makes when I fly.
Now be careful about leaving yourself hovering when you go AFK, because you will continue to drain EMC even if you're not moving around. It's only when you are grounded and the color of it changes to yellow on the gem, that is when it is deactivated and you are not using EMC.
I was gonna say it sounds like a magic effect noise that you hear in Barony. But it's probably from like a sound library or something, so.
Probably, although I've never really heard that one used as like a stock or anything.
I have. Or at least I've heard. Oh, so okay, so but mining is decreased if you're using it.
Oh yeah, it's still got. It treats you like you're swimming because you are. So that's how Minecraft Vanilla works. Is if you are not feet on the ground, you are treated as swimming.
Okay.
Regardless of whether or not you're submerged in water.
It is pretty wild pre-elytra. You're right.
Oh yeah, I need to open chat back up.
Yeah, this is gonna make building this tower a lot easier. But
Yes.
it does kind of feel like cheating, though.
Well, the thing is, it requires resources to be able to fly. The thing is, we have charged up a shit ton of EMC into that battery, so it's kind of free. but it takes a long time to get to this point normally. If we weren't abusing the blaze powder like exploit, we would not be able to do this. This would be something months in advance.
We're not exploiting anything.
Yeah, no, it's an exploit, but it's not a cheat. That's the differentiation.
I'm so happy that this negates fall damage.
Yes. It is the best form of flight in the game. The jetpacks suck ass. And now you see why I say that. The thing is, jetpacks are available much sooner. But yeah, you can just fly around and ignore most enemies. Skeletons will still try and snipe you, but you just go higher up, and then they can't hit you. Just careful not to load too many chunks by flying around, and you'll be fine. The server won't suffer too much. Yeah, I've made my Iron Band for my Renegale, and I just have to get more Dark Matter made. On that note, I'm actually going to take the Klein Star out of this one and move it to the one that's more accessible. Why that? Okay. But yeah, the Klein Star that I gave you is like 4/5 of the way full right now. And you will see, if you hover over the Klein Star with your mouse in your inventory while flying, you'll see how quickly the EMC ticks down. And you'll realize, oh, I've got a lot of this. It's free for all. Oh, I have to mention this now, because we have this. If you go in the Nether, do not land. For the love of fuck. So here's what happens. When you start flying, it does the Minecraft thing of, we measure your fall damage based on how long you've been falling, not how far. So it measures seconds. But in the Nether, Swiftwolf's Renegale does not negate fall damage. So if you start flying around in there, and then you land, you take all the fall damage you would have accumulated as if you had been falling that entire time. It will instantly kill you. So hover through the air when you go back to the portal if you choose to fly with it, or fly in super short bursts like you would do a super jump.
Okay, good to know.
Be extremely careful with that if you go in the Nether.
Noted.
That's one of the known glitches that happens with EE2 in this version.
What a great game.
Yep. And then if you do need to go into the Nether, let me know and I will give you the Vulcanite amulet. With that and Swiftwolf's Renegale, you're set. You can fly around to your heart's content, you can land in lava and you won't take any damage, but you'll still take fall damage from hitting the ground. So, really, you only need one or the other, technically. I recommend the Vulcanite amulet over Swiftwolf's Renegale in there, just so you don't accidentally land and forget, and then you're like, well, shit, my body is way up there, and I gotta get all that distance over to it in 5 minutes before my items despawn. It's pretty bad doing a corpse run in that scenario. And I don't think the rubber boots help at all, because you'll have been falling for a very considerable length of time by that point. Yeah, it's Swiftwolf's Renegale's really cool. It's a neat tool, and it gets a lot of work done. This is the item that, like, most people go into Equivalent Exchange for. If you don't go for all of the relic items, you go into it for Swiftwolf's Renegale. That's your end game.
Nice.
Or your end goal, I should say. So at this point, we could choose to just ditch EE2 after making me one, but where's the fun in that? It doesn't mean we can take a break from EE2, though, and start focusing on Red Power next time.
I'm trying to figure out where... Do we not have any glass left?
Not right now, no.
Oh, then
we've got plenty of sand in this chest.
I'll make a glass and then convert all the sand into glass.
Yep. And get out these blaze rods. So that... Okay, it's only 560 MC, so only make 506 sand.
Yeah, I think this will be enough.
Yeah, should be. I hope that'd be sufficient. Make sure to dump any junk that you've got into there.
Yeah, I will.
Or you can dump any junk materials into the silver chest here next to the alchemical one. The one that's got the quarry materials. personally, for me, one of the most satisfying things was setting up a quarry over like new land and then having a chest that is filled only with the quarry's resources. So when it gets to the end, you can look and just see here's everything that was in there. It's really neat. Do you still need this glass going?
No.
Alright.
I'll probably run out at some point, but for now it's fine.
I will save this block of glass in the back right chest. Also, why did you set that going in the iron furnace when the electric furnace was still free?
Force of habit.
So how much you want to break those into?
No.
You're going to break that force of habit, or I'll make you. John Zenter. John ZenTRGF.
John Zenter, who was
Using your full legal Christian name.
It's funny how server sometimes uses that username, but you didn't know me back when I used it.
What, TRGF? Yeah, I did.
You did. You knew me when I used that name. Server didn't.
Yes. Okay, you said. Oh, I thought you said you, not you.
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
You said you didn't know me when I had that name. I was like, I very much did. That was how we met. That was your name? Alright, I gotta go feed my cat real quick.
You.
She is bowing. Yes, Fish. Yes.
Food, please.
What food do you require?
Kebab.
At this hour?
Yes.
Do they even serve it at this hour?
Yes.
Oh. Raise the roof! Raise the roof!
This actually works. Neat.
Neat?
Back
Neat.
past Samurai Jack.
It does not work?
What does not work?
No, it does work, but...
Oh yeah! Hang on. There's another thing you can do with Swift Force Renegale. I like all I have to do is type in Swiftwolf. You can also create repulsive force fields and shoot projectiles.
Repulsive force field?
Right-click while aiming at a mob, and it fires a projectile which will launch them into the air. Consume 64 EMC from a Klein Rune Star or 1 redstone dust. If it's raining, instead of shooting a projectile, it will instead cause a lightning bolt to hit the area where the player is aiming. I forgot about that!
I just used it.
Oh, and in a thunderstorm, 2 or 3 lightning bolts will be shot instead of 1, with no change in the EMC price. But that consumes about 2 glowstone dust worth. Right-click while aiming at the sky while raining, and transforms a rainstorm into a thunderstorm. C. Yeah, if you press C, it activates a repulsive field around you, pushing away mobs and projectiles. The radius is 11 by 11 by 11. Oh yeah! And another thing, you know that passive effect of you don't take fall damage? You also cannot trample tilled soil. Unless a crop has been placed.
This is
But
really
if it's
funny.
just bare,
He's eating them.
soil,
I yeeted the spider off the roof into the cacti.
I've got to... I need to see you do it. Alright, now I've got the stream, like, caught up. Well, now he's in the water, so it won't matter. He's under the fence, the little bugger. Yeah, be careful not to spam it, because you will run through your reclining star pretty quickly that way. Great work, Zen. You helped him get right back to you. Yeah, it's a projectile, so the Enderman should still dodge it.
Interesting.
I expected iron transport pipes would be faster than the stone ones.
Iron ones work differently. They basically make it where one of their directions, items can only travel through in one direction. So they can go through it one way, but not back through it.
One direction?
It's used in very specific setups. You use a buildcraft wrench to determine which end of the iron pipe has that function. But it basically makes it where if you have like a T-junction, you can ensure that items will come out of one side, and like they could come out two sides, and then they won't back up into one of them. It's hard to explain it, but no, it's just the cobblestone ones and then the smooth stone ones. And the smooth stone ones are slightly faster.
Really?
Yes, that's it.
That's really...
Yeah, that was my response too.
Yeah. Yeah, the iron pipes are useful in very specific setups, usually with diamond pipes for making filters. They're good for making a filter setup with like a quarry, but you need to be making it a certain way. You know?
So
spiders just want
adding more motors won't speed it up then either?
No. No, it will not.
But I am slightly disappointed.
It shouldn't do. Well, if you want items to travel faster, what you want to do is get into Red Power's pneumatic transport tubes. Those things are the shit.
Pneumatic?
They're also very smart. So, you know how if a buildcraft pipe tries to go into an inventory and there's no space, it'll just plop the item onto the ground? The Red Power tube will instead send it back in the system. The downside is, if that happens too much, the pipe will get clogged, and you have to pop it open to break that clog.
They are the poop? What?
That prevents the items from getting lost in the first place.
Don't ask me, I don't know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Basically, the setups for those pipes are... they're budget, and they get budget results.
Justin, remember when you were building something on one of the earlier Minecraft servers, and then you built a bridge towards the land, like over a river in the jungle that you were building, and oceans destroyed your bridge partially? Yeah.
Just immediately fuck oceans in the chat. Just a little bit of minor destruction going on.
We were,
you know, as one does on a Tuesday. That's a Monday. Fuck.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like, because I don't think you guys ever talk to each other, as far as I know, at least. But like, I heard like the frustration towards each other, like from the both of you. Like he was like, "Oh, I can't believe he's building this giant ass tower here," and then.
And where's the other one?
I still have that server. We do want to revisit it at one point.
Just do like a tour around it.
Yeah, that was the idea. Because I think I think it's been 5 years now since we shut that server down for a new one.
Something like that. Give me a bunch of eggs. Alright, chickens. I don't have my axe, so it's time for the return of the chicken sabber.
At some point I stopped doing the little cobblestone go around that I did before. So it's not completely correct.
Okay, I was about to say, did really none of those get... No, I got 5 chicks out of that. Out of the 11 eggs. No, you don't yellow.
Actually, I think the sound it makes when I land I think that sound is also used in Jazz Jackrabbit. Like one of the, I believe one of the guns makes that sound.
That would be really funny if that's like where it's originally from too.
No, I legit think it's just a stock sound effect that multiple games have used.
It probably is, but if it was originally from that, that would be really funny.
What? I'm getting a flashback of something in quite recently where I just never noticed how many stock sounds it had before.
Oh,
but
yeah.
What was it?
I had something like that as well. And I don't know what it was either. Where like there was a game I was playing and I suddenly realized like, wow, a lot of these are just stock sound effects. I've heard these in all sorts of places.
I also remember that we talked about this. But I forgot. I forgot in regards to
two different games and two different experiences.
Yeah, I just don't remember which game it was in reference to.
I didn't remember at the time what game it was. Or at least I did remember what game it was at the time when it happened, but I don't think I brought up mine before. It was just Cat.
Is it just going to be Tekkit all summer now? Are we only going to play Tekkit?
I mean, I'm not going to complain. Let me see. Dark matter.
Oh, by the way, Cody, can you send me? I guess I can just rip it from YouTube or Twitter or something like that. But I forgot if you send me an image of your profile picture.
I don't know if I ever have.
Because I once this batch of characters is done, I can put yours in the next one.
No, I've got it on my phone. I'll just send it through there.
Yeah, honestly, Nuke, there's a few mods that would be fun to try. Another one that I played back in the day was Feed the Beast.
Yep, I didn't play that one nearly as much as Tekkit, but I have dabbled in it a little bit.
I believe you could transform into all kinds of mobs and stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of different Feed the Beast mod packs. Kind of like how Tekkit is just one of the things on Technic. There you go.
I never played any of the packs, I just watched the videos.
For a long time, that was me as well.
Red Matter will always just live by the Red Matter incident.
When are we gonna go to the Aether? The Aether.
In the official Minecraft, after the summer.
Oh, they're adding it?
Yeah.
What?
It's not called that, but yeah. There's gonna be a new dimension.
Another dimension! Yeah, dude, it's crazy, like... Give it like 3 more years and Minecraft is 20 years old. Can you believe that?
Then I have to live daily how old of a franchise Pokemon is. So.
Yeah, I guess that's also true, but for some reason that doesn't feel as weird as Minecraft being 20 years old almost.
Because you didn't start
I did start at the very beginning. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't, you youngling.
Even the younglings.
Even the younglings?
I love that Ewan McGregor had to cover his mouth because he couldn't stop himself from laughing at that. It's the only reason that he covers his mouth in that scene. Hello.
Hello. I require more wood.
Timbersweet?
Yeah, temper sweat. That's Age of Mythology, right?
Yeah.
That's also one that I still need to do something with. People have been asking about that in the comments.
I still don't have the new version. Yes, they did the same fuck-uppery that they had added new bugs, which they only fixed in the later version.
Cody, I feel like such a cheater now with this flying thing.
This is Tekkit, man. It's either this or you get the shitty jetpack. I hate to tell you, but this is the only good option for flying.
But the jetpack is fun.
I do not like having to rhythmically tap space over and over again over the course of 8 kilometers. No.
Why not?
And not as I move as slowly as swimming.
Somebody hasn't ever played Flappy Birds.
Oh, I have. I'm sure. Actually, no, I never installed it because I was like, this is a stupid thing. Why would I ever?
I did have it installed for a while.
I forgot that it was actually an installable app because I never had it.
It was installable for a bit.
Yeah, and then they removed it from the store. I think it's back now.
Well,
Not
I wouldn't be
officially,
surprised
because the creator removed it because they said that people are playing it too much.
Yeah, but then people just kept uploading like fake versions of it, so it was kind of like. And then people were reselling iPads that had it installed, which was really stupid.
I
and
do
they were
remember
selling
that.
them at like exorbitant rates.
I remember when that was like one of the quote-unquote worst controversies of its time. That and changes to
about
YouTube.
12 EMC per second. Got it.
I yearned for the simpler times when the biggest issue was the fact that YouTube had a UI change.
But then
Michael.
that tends to be your biggest issue every day now.
Yeah, because
I
the
heard the
current
wind whooshing,
UIs...
and I thought it was a thunderstorm.
No, it's just because you're in a particular height now.
Yep. Also, when you hold shift, your glasses go away. No, okay. They looked like they had went away for a second under your helmet on my end.
They do?
But no. When you held shift earlier when you were right next to me, but I think it was just the angle.
Oh, I see. No, it's, yeah, at a particular angle they do go away. Oh, no, sticky keys, no!
This is why I have sticky keys hard disabled in Windows.
I don't really press...
Yes, that's a setting you
That
can
didn't
do.
help for such a long time. I don't understand what was Microsoft on about.
You sure you don't want the sticky keys feature? I would sooner set my own tongue on fire, yes.
I have never...
But that is a pleasant experience. What are you on about?
I've never been in a situation where sticky keys was required.
Nope.
Nobody has. It's a myth.
A myth! They call it a mine. A mine.
So how did the EMC from the energy collector go to the condenser?
Just having them adjacent to it.
Ah, but it only shows if I try to make something, right?
Yeah. You can put up to 5 of them next to it, so put one on each of the 4 sides and then one on top. And then if you want it to be a full efficiency 24/7, put a glowstone block on top of each of the collectors. Oh, when you pick up a collector, it'll make the glowstone smashing sound, but it'll pick up fine. So don't worry about it, you won't break it by using a pickaxe.
I like how Cody is playing the mod correctly, and I'm just playing it like it's normal Minecraft and building buildings.
I mean, right now you are, but once you get into computercraft and red powered, that's where you're gonna be like, oh, these and railcraft, I could do some stupid bullshit.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm excited to see you do, is like make a fucking roller coaster.
That means that I need to dive back into Lua. Actually, it might not be a bad idea, because I need to...
It gives you an excuse to program with it.
Yeah, because then I can also use it for...
How do I make this?
That's... Gary's mod uses Lua for the server side stuff. So I can do stuff with that too.
Tabletop sim.
Oh, does Tabletop Sim also use it?
There is an achievement for creating an excess amount of Lua errors.
Ken, have you ever played Caesar 3?
That's the best one. The only one you should play.
Okay, yeah, because someone just recommended...
That's the best one, and also the only one that should ever be played. Well, I don't feel like best is maybe the best word there, then.
Yeah, no, someone just...
So good.
Someone just posted a comment to the channel and said, I want to see you play Caesar 3. Or Kaiser
Citizen,
3.
we need more workers. Citizen, we need more workers. Citizen, we need more workers.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess I need to source that game somewhere. Actually, no, I say I need to source it somewhere, but I do believe I might have the disc for that one already.
Right.
Mom spaghetti.
I don't even have a disc.
Or was it Settlers? It might have been Settlers.
Wait, let me use it on this chicken. Let me launch a chicken. Flutter down. Oh, weird. I launched a zombie and it landed in this 1 block deep, like, puddle. Not quite a lake here.
No, Cody, weird is not here right now.
It died to the 1 block high water. So, right, that's this version of Minecraft. Where the water has to be, like, a certain depth to actually stop fall damage. Couldn't do water bucket clutch.
Speaking of weird, I put a little joke in reference to him in that Mario Land video that I made. And I don't know if he will ever find out.
I think I remember seeing it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because I said weird, and then I showed his profile picture with his name.
Yeah, I thought I remember that being what it was. A lot of people watching that are just going like, what the hell was that?
Like, yet no one will know, no one will understand the reference other than those who know who weird is. And that's the joke. That's the fun part.
Check it out, Zed.
Wow.
But it's the same for me saying indeed, to be fair.
Indeed? Yeah, but, yeah. You need to either have seen that video or have played Oblivion.
But it's very rare to hear it. Like I said, I spent like an hour trying to find this soundbite and I couldn't.
No, Nuke, in this case it needs to be a specific red panda with a helmet on.
And another mess raider is dead. Alright, time to go eat.
Time to bed.
Yeah.
Time to bed.
Listen, cat, I like you and all, but
You have no choice now.
Can I sleep through the window? You may not rest now, there's monsters nearby. Yeah, there's an Enderman right there. I suppose. Oh. Well, that worked.
Oh yeah. So a fun thing, if you look at the Dynamap, Cat is showing as having no armor rating because of how the nano suit works. It does not technically provide an armor rating, it just negates all damage.
Ah. No, but it doesn't, because I could hit him.
If it doesn't have a charge, yes, it'll just act like there's nothing on him.
Oh.
Which is why it doesn't give an armor rating.
I see.
So he has to charge it up, which costs a lot of energy.
Nah, like with my system, which you said doesn't work at all, it didn't took much of time at all.
The nanosuit also doesn't hold a lot of charge, though.
You don't hold a lot of charge.
I don't know. Like, the number was big.
I mean, there's an ID number that's 30,175, but the charged one is :1, and then the uncharged is :27. That doesn't strike me with a lot of confidence there. Yeah, nanosuit's kind of neat. Once you get to the quantum suit, it adds in a bunch of superpower features, like you can sprint super speed and jump so high that the server will think you're flying, and if flying is not enabled on it, it will boot you for just sprint jumping with the quantum armor. It's really funny.
Flying is not enabled on the server.
Yeah, it will literally boot you with that message if you're not careful with it. Thankfully, we have it enabled, otherwise our Swiftwell sprinting gales would get us booted repeatedly.
I'm gonna do something terrible.
You're gonna steal 40 pies.
No, worse. He's converting sunlight into wooden logs.
So much wood.
So you did not use the last... Okay, yeah. We've still got a stack of blaze rods. Always be careful that there's at least one left.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we have to go and kill blazes again.
I have so much wood you can call me Woodman from Mega Man.
This is not what the alchemy was all about.
You know what? What if I play some music in the background?
I'm gonna play the
exactly
military soundtrack soon.
Here.
Cat, I don't know what you're talking about. This is exactly what the freaking alchemy is about.
Where is it? I need an extended version of it. I'll do this one.
Okay, I don't think we need this much wood.
You can't hear anything.
You guys can hear it, but I can hear it. And stream should be able to hear it too.
At that rate, it's gonna go all into...
How long do you guys think I can keep it on loop until people will get tired of it?
I don't know what it is, so I can't say.
Yeah, I was gonna say...
It's Woodman's stage theme from Mega Man 2.
Okay, I was thinking it might be that.
Yeah, because I created a lot of wood.
And I would put on Airman Gata... Oh, so naive. I can't beat Airman.
That's a fun...
minutes.
That's a fun song. Cody, did I ever show you the how do I pronounce that? Utao? Utao? Okay. Let me put it differently. At least 5 more minutes, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Joey, a mutual friend, I did some recordings with him where I spoke or pronounced or spoke out the hiragana characters in Japanese, and then he made like a little Vocaloid of me, and I requested that song, that Airman song specifically. So I have like an unfinished version of that somewhere on my hard drive.
That's very good.
I don't know if he will ever be down to finish that, but...
Eman Gatao Senai, I believe is the name of it originally. Just translates roughly to I can't beat Airman.
But why? Airman is not that difficult. I guess that's the joke.
That's the bit, yeah, apparently. Is that, like, they can't beat him, so they start going to Woodman stage. And then they're like, well, I can't beat him. I'm gonna go to another stage. I can't beat this guy! Like, they're trying to get each guy's weakness, so they go to the one that they're weak to and try to beat them, but they can't beat that boss. So they're just stuck in an infinite loop.
Actually, you know what? What if I just play music from my... Back in 1952, this song must have been fire. Definitely. What if I just go to my channel? Because I have a playlist with game soundtracks that I like. And I just play music from there.
Yeah, you're just gonna end up playing...
That might actually be in there. I need to be careful with this one, because I think Libera Me From Hell is copyrighted.
What?
Cat, yeah, that song is in here. That you just did. I'm gonna play that one. I'm gonna play that one.
Then I will also just... And it will be a mess.
It doesn't fit what I'm doing though, I'm just building a tower.
That's very infernal.
I think Justin will recognize the music. He should. Although, unless he didn't get that far in the game, that's also possible.
How could you not? The game is so fast.
About to commit a sin. I may or may not be about to make some sticks out of EMC.
Should I recognize her or should I be more busy enjoying it? Well, either or. And you should recognize it, yeah. As soon as I hear a song come up that is copyrighted, though, I will skip it because I think there's a few in there that are.
I bet all of them are copyrighted. It's a different thing. Will they be flat or not?
Yeah, if it's enforced, that is also a thing.
Yeah, I do the Bomber Cyberpunk randomizers, and whenever I put the VOD, I get emails being like, "Hey, the song was claimed. No action was taken, though. You're fine." Because the devs were really chill with the soundtrack. They were able to contact everyone that they licensed the soundtrack from. They were like, can you please make it where this song won't get copyright claimed on any platforms? They're like, can do, Chief. So that way people streaming the game and stuff didn't have to worry about getting like copyright claimed in real time or anything.
Way to use that there are songs whose copyright claimers, like before they die, make it public domain, but they are still flat because copyright system says, hey, this belongs to something. It must belong to someone. Like the bots don't even check. If they are categorized to identify, it's just an automatic claim. That's how it works on YouTube now.
You know what? Some Command and Conquer music.
But there's only one song, isn't it?
What do you mean there's only one song?
There's only one song in the franchise.
No. You're wrong.
Yes.
Command and Conquer has great music, Kat.
But there's only one song. Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
Yeah, CNC songs are a bit weird because sometimes you get copyright, or at least copyright notifications, and other times you don't get them, even though it's the same song. I think the composer Frank Lepacki was okay with people using the music though, so. Or so I've heard.
But then, what's the most important is...
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Now those are definitely copyrighted. To your knowledge, you can pretty much dispute every single claim safely. I had... Okay, so I used one of the Renegade songs once. That one got claimed. And then I contacted Frank about it. But he never responded, so I don't know if he ever saw it. But till this day, that video is still claimed. What does damaging mean?
I disputed every claim on any Heroes 3 game.
Oh.
And half of them got corrected, half of them don't. I contacted support, and they just say, we find this justified. I go, wait, then why half of these you removed the claim?
I thought that would go away from you.
And they just keep saying it was justified. End of discussion, close thread.
Yeah, so I tried to shoot you just once to ping you off, because I was like, wait, he's got Swift Renegade equipped, he's immune to fall damage, he'll be fine.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, so what this is the Archangel Smite. This is a ring that as long as you have any arrows in your inventory, it fires infinite arrows. And it also does it rapid fire and gives them homing.
Homing?
Yeah. So it's really funny and really cool. You use 4 bows to craft it.
I don't know what they were doing with this music. The soundtrack for Red Alert is just... You know, I like Red Alert 2 soundtrack too, but... 1?
Combat is trivialized now. I can fly, I can shoot infinite arrows with homing. I don't even have to aim. Now I just gotta worry about skeletons pot-shotting me from a distance.
I wonder what song it's going to play next.
The arrow was going towards the dying zombie and then, like, veered off in a 180 to the skeleton nearby. Oh no! Those 2 arrows that didn't hit the skeleton because it died, they went up and hit the sheep in the tree!
This music makes me want to plop down a few buildings and start mass spamming tanks.
Oh, what's worse is I found his family right over here. Oh shit, man. He was separated.
Yeah, it's the thing is with Red Alert 1 specifically, they went for like a very nice disco-y... Oh, okay. I didn't expect 8-bit Pokemon gym leader music. But this is also a shitty version of it. That's not good.
You should just go all into...
No. No, we don't go there.
Yes, but we of course have to start with...
Yeah, what I wanted to say about the Red Alert soundtrack is it's like nice disco-y kind of industrial. It's like a very nice fusion. And no one will ever guess what the music.
Damn, you were not kidding about the energy charge on the chainsaws, Cat. I remembered it being bad, but not this bad.
Yep.
I remember you can use RE batteries to recharge tools on the spot, but like... Yeah, I'd want a solar helmet for doing this and just do it in the daytime.
That doesn't help. I tried.
Yeah, it probably doesn't charge it fast enough, I imagine. Oh, chainsaw, back in the box you go.
Like, I tested out by just holding the chainsaw, turned off, I stood outside in the sun an entire day, and it didn't charge enough to cut a single leaf.
Wait, what did you turn off?
Like, I first turned off the device just so it doesn't run.
You don't turn the chainsaw off. There's no turning it on or off.
There is no stopping this train, this chainsaw train.
Hold on.
You don't turn the chainsaw on or off, you just use it with left click. If you're not holding it in your hand, it won't charge at all. Because the solar helmet only charges items you're actively holding unless it's armor.
Like, of course you need to hold it. I did. But it didn't get any energy, like, to do a single clock within a day. That's the case. And surprisingly, the jetpack is insanely more energy efficient.
Yeah, the jetpack is decent, but it's just slow as hell. Like, you are literally going at swimming speed, and in this version of Minecraft, that is slower than molasses. A snail could outspeed you.
Molasses?
On a cold winter day.
Whose asses?
Mole's asses.
I do enjoy me some Serious Sam music now and then.
Now and then, he says.
I'm me, he says. I'm probably gonna have to call it soon because my wrist is starting to give way.
Understandable.
But yeah, hopefully I've helped you out with building that, and next time we'll get into red power and how that can be used with computer craft.
Yay.
You'll probably understand it better than I will, honestly.
I need to read some of the documentation.
Yep, and then once you've got that down, then we can start getting into railcraft. We can make a tunnel bore, which is a fun alternative to the quarry. But more than that, like, you'll be able to set up like a roller coaster rail system pretty easily. I'm going to fill in the rest of the quarry real quick with water.
I need to figure out what uses oh, Toho music. How unexpected. What was I gonna say?
What of songs you have?
What do you mean short? They're like up to 3 minutes.
But it feels like you're like every minute talking about the new song.
It may feel that way, Kat, but it's not the reality. Anyways, this might be copyrighted. So I'm gonna... Next. Oh, another Serious Sam track. Okay, next. I mean, I like it, but next. Yes. You know what? Good pick.
Okay, well, we're just gonna have to hope that as this mines that the rest of the water fills in.
Cody, did you have a Sega Genesis?
Not growing up, I didn't. In fact, I didn't even realize Sega made consoles for the longest time because I just never had any friends who had one either.
Yeah, same. I found that out way later.
I need to, real quick, I need to grab fuel. Because the quarry has run out and that's why it stopped.
Bit Wars.
Whee! God, getting to the quarry is so much easier now.
Yeah, I definitely need to keep... I think I might need to make a new playlist. Because there's also some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure tracks in there, and I think those are definitely copyrighted. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, I don't know what happens, but try not to log out while flying, while midair, because I don't know how it'll react.
I wasn't intending to do that, Cody, but
I wouldn't think so, but I just had the realization of like, on the off chance, I don't know what it'll do to that. I don't know how it'll react.
I have a good guess what would happen.
the real question is, will our 3D printer continue mining when we're not on the server?
It's a mill at that point. 3D printers don't mine. They don't take away material. We can make a 3D printer in this, though.
Yeah, but there are actually 3D printers that work by removing materials now as well.
No,
Yes.
those ones are a 2-in-1 of a 3D printer and a mill. But a 3D printer is a printer, therefore it has to add stuff. Reminder, I'm a machinist, I know these terms quite well.
Yeah, but on the technicality, those that like start with a fully on liquid material, they'll just technically harden part of it. So thus you can say.
Oh, you mean a resin printer? No, that's still a printer. And that's still adding material.
But they're technically all resin, but...
Yeah, there's filament printers and there's resin printers. And both are just adding material.
Okay, it's one of the things which I don't know how to explain in English. But normally you have materials coming out of the chute, but instead the other type has a bay that's moving, and the material is always just in the tank and racing up slowly. It doesn't come from the nozzle. The nozzle is only a laser that hardens the liquid.
Yes, that's still adding material.
No, the material is in the tank.
No, because a mill definitively removes material. If you're hardening the resin, that is technically adding material. That is shaping it, but that's not removing it, so it's not a mill. That's still a printer at that point.
The point was it is a 3D printer.
You were saying that it's a mill.
No.
No.
The point is it's a printer, but it technically removes instead
But
of...
it's not removing material.
But technically it is.
No, it's not. The resin is being hardened. That means it's being transformed, but it's not being removed. If it was being removed, it'd be cutting away at it.
You guys arguing about stuff again?
It's fun.
I don't think Cat understands what words are sometimes.
He did admit that he has a speech impediment, so...
I did finally figure out... So, Cat, I did finally figure out why it is that your setup stopped working with the low voltage solar arrays. The ultra low current cables are able to transmit power over any distance, more or less. The problem is that they blow up if they get anything above like a solar panel voltage. And then when you have to move and upgrade to the better wires, those are the ones that start to lose power over a distance. So you have to use those ones to use a low voltage solar array. The problem is they lose the power over a pretty quick distance. The only solution I could think of was to just daisy chain a metric shit ton of bat boxes. So at least that point, like if it's every other block, maybe it won't lose power, but I think it still will technically. Even so, it would just lose power at like half the rate, roughly, if my math is like roughly estimated.
If your math is
basically,
mathing.
If you want to have the machines way down the basement, you have to get to medium voltage power. So you're going to have to either slowly chip away at that, or you're just going to have to make a low temp base very briefly that's compact, and then as soon as you get to medium voltage, say, fuck all that, I'm blowing up these machines and I'm moving to the remote base. But again, Industrial Craft despises people trying to play it any way other than the way they want you to play it. If you have the gall to try and play it your way, they say fuck you.
Well,
and I wish that wasn't the case, because I wish setups like yours could work, because that would be neat. But unfortunately, they don't agree with that.
but I got the system working just fine.
Didn't you say you had to still like switch back to the tin wires for the solar panel?
No, I got the system working, but like it's partially those.
So I'm assuming like power's coming through the tin wires from the normal solar panels and the copper wires from the low voltage solar arrays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I still have some laser rods in
That
my.
should work fine for now. The distance will probably kneecap the power output or input, but as long as you get enough solar arrays going, you'll probably be able to compensate for that.
I haven't had issues, even with that, I haven't had issues with the distance at all.
I think our issue right now is we're limited by the one bat box, and it cannot last the night when the macerator is running like 24/7. I need to get us like another bat box or something.
Yeah, meanwhile, since I have multiple bat boxes, they are constantly full, and only like the first one start emptying out when it's night.
Yeah, that is the advantage to a multiple bat box like daisy chain system. But hopefully you'll be able to just get up to medium voltage soon, and then yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get up to medium voltage soon, and then it just won't be much of an issue. Because for now it is still going to be, you know, draining as it goes. But that's why it wasn't working before. Was that if you tried to use the copper cables with the solar panels, they just trickle out too fast if they're not right next to the thing. And then the tin wires are designed to explode with anything above ultra low voltage. Which I guess is why they're called ultra low voltage wires. But at least you got it working, because I was like, honest to God, I don't know how to make this work, because IC2 devs are insufferable in that regard.
Meanwhile, I always knew how to get it working. It's just the fact that I had to make it working was the annoying bit.
The fact that you have to go through and like jump through so many hoops is really stupid. It shouldn't have to work that way.
I think I'm also gonna call it.
Yeah. I think we've gotten a lot done.
Yeah.
Now you got your rendingale so that you can fly around.
Oh, weird. No, right at the end.
No, you just made you on Twitch.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I just said I'm gonna call it. And as soon as I do...
Sorry, we did bring you up just a minute ago of Zen's reference to you in his video.
No, don't tell him that!
that.
Don't tell him that! Cody didn't say anything.
I didn't say which video, now he has to go and watch all of them. That's more views. That's at least one more view on each of your videos until he finds it.
I'll try and see if I can.
And I also could be gaslighting him. He doesn't know. This is again the thing where we could just say shit and nobody knows if we're telling the truth. I could be referring to a video from 8 years ago.
Have a good night, Weird. Thanks for raiding.
Yeah. Not weird.
The problem, though, is I don't have anyone right now that I can pass it on to.
Let me check. I'm doubtful that would be, but...
I was going to say, oh, Zen's live. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no one else that I know personally is currently live on Twitch. This guy named Zenter.
Who's that?
Yeah. I'm excited for next time because once we can get into the red power and railcraft stuff, or at least red power with computer craft at the very least, and then we can work our way up to the railcraft stuff and probably the session after that.
You know what? I'll just write it out. It's okay. I have a day off tomorrow anyways.
Might as well at that point. Yeah, I just set the quarry going again with more coal, so it should be getting back up to speed. we're gonna need to... if the coal coke does work, like the way you were saying earlier, which I think you're right, I think it does.
Yeah, because I already tested it, so...
Yeah, we will definitely want to switch to that eventually for the quarry. I just want to be careful about us having it be too power efficient and going for too long and the engine's exploding. But we should be fine.
Well, gentlemen, dawn of a new age.
Old man.
Did you upgrade the quantum suit?
No, I have obtained red matter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, red matter is where you get the fun stuff. Yep. So with red matter, at that point you can make the highest tier of energy collectors. And they don't even need the glowstone blocks to be hyper efficient. They just are.
Oh, and I've been at the castle age in the beginning.
It's like a game of Civ. You're trying to get nuclear power running before you get, like, the basic flintlock rifle for your soldiers. Which is actually in this game. There is a flintlock rifle, if I remember right, from Balkan's weapons mod. Balkans is fun in the early game, but then it quickly becomes irrelevant.
And I'm shocked that the new LEGO minifigure series has a very odd bladed pistol piece. Like a steampunky flamethrower pistol with a blade.
Huh. A flamethrower pistol's already odd, but giving it the blade on the bottom of it, is it on like the bottom side of it, or is it attached like a bayonet?
It's kind of like a short bayonet, but it's underside, yes. So it doesn't go over.
Yes, it's not very good for stabbies. But then you want to show something you can do with that ring? You want to show the people who the raided? Do you want to show the raiders what you can do with that ring that I gave you?
Sure.
So the second people, because there's one he can fly,
Boink.
and negates fall damage. But also, yep. And there's some fun stuff if it starts raining at any point.
No. Cody. The tree sheep is gone.
I told you that earlier. I was using my arrow ring, and then it killed a skeleton. 2 arrows were targeting it at, and because the skeleton died, they went and went up and killed the sheep.
Sad.
Yeah, and what's worse is right there, you're looking at him. I found his family. He was living close to home to be with them. Say no! No! Run away, sheep. Oh god, I forgot how ugly vanilla glass texture is without connected textures enabled.
Here we go again, complaining about the textures.
It looked fine on my end because, like, the texture pack I'm using has connected textures, so the glass doesn't have that weird grid to it. But in vanilla, oh, god, that's... Ugh. It doesn't have nearly as many, like, lines on it in the texture pack. It's mostly see-through. There's something weirdly nostalgic about this version of glass, but ultimately, as soon as I have to start living with it, I'm just like, ugh.
How does the wireless modem work? I do kind of want to figure that out.
I do not know.
I'm shocked that this mod pack doesn't have tinted glass.
I just made one wireless modem because I wasn't sure if another one was needed. But yeah, chat, I've introduced Zen to Computer Craft, which is, he can straight up, he can type in Lua script and do all sorts of cool stuff. What's really funny is I've seen people make things like Pong in this, and then put it onto a floppy disk, and that floppy disk can then be copied and distributed to other people, and then they can play it on their own computers at home.
It doesn't have indentation. That's not good.
But it can do HTML?
I don't know. It allowed me to use the file extension, but that's maybe because that's just the name of the file, the text file.
It is just a shell, ultimately. Yeah, I see what you're typing. Making a header with Cody as a nerd. God, this is taking me back to high school when I took HTML in web design class.
This is the super basic, but you know what's more fun
right?
if you add this to it.
No,
Oh yeah.
huh?
I don't think it's gonna work though. You've never used Marquee
Yeah, Marquee
before?
is fun.
Never.
Marquee's really fun.
It's like you are going into something so old, it's beyond.
I believe it still
mind.
works though. You can also marquee the entire page.
You can also
really
do
won't.
like rainbow text and stuff like that. There's a lot of fun features. I think you can do rainbow text in HTML.
Like I just custom wrote that kind of shit with JavaScript because I had to learn.
Probably also works with JavaScript, yeah. Does this work? Oh, no, it doesn't allow me to cat.
I thought you were typing in Cat's name followed by
No, cat, if you use that in bash, it basically prints out what's in a text file. Or in any file that has like readable text. Does it have grep though?
Cody.html or what?
Sorry, what?
Would it just be run Cody.html or what?
What do you mean one?
Or no, run.
Oh no,
Like to make
it prints it. So basically, what I just typed in Cody.html, it should print it.
Right. Would it just be the print command then, or what?
I don't think so. I don't think it recognizes print.
Yeah, because print should just do like the text that you typed.
Yeah, it should, but that didn't work either. So. What else? There's another thing I wanted to try. I wanted to try to see if grep worked, but I don't think it does. Yeah, grep doesn't work.
Oh, there's also commands for Control R, Control S, and Control T to reboot, shut down, and terminate program respectively. You have to hold down the keys for 1 to 3 seconds to do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, most of the Lua commands for the console are shown with the help command, like help monitor or help disk.
But can it check disk?
Yeah,
Disk API.
Get audio title. Wait, you can play like an MP3 in this?
I guess.
What? Holy shit. The new age of shitposting. Yes, because...
It would be really funny if, I wonder if that requires to have like a WAV file on the server or something.
You would think so.
We can put on all sorts of things. Tell them what we can do with this. Yeah, you'll probably find some like ancient tutorials that will make you that just age in real time. Like, oh god, that's right. This was like 8+ years ago.
Ah.
And there we go. Here's some answers. I wonder what all.
Computer craft. Wait, can we make monitors, like more monitors to display text or something?
I believe so. Perhaps? Yeah, monitor. That is an item.
But that's
Peripheral that allows a console to display things without being close to it or opening the console GUI. When placed together, they will form a single bigger monitor. The largest size for a monitor is 6 by 8. 6 blocks tall, 8 blocks wide. Which means that's 8 by 6, not 6 by 8.
How do you make that?
Yeah, let me show you. It's just stone surrounding a glass pane.
Really?
Again, computer craft is super cheap.
Stone, right?
And they didn't want to make it complex because there was already a bunch of stuff of like, you have to learn how to program actual shit. Why would we add more complexity to this?
Huh.
Oh yeah. Right there, you can have it right. Oh! Okay. So it's not print, it's right.
That makes sense.
But if you look on that fandom page, the wiki page, you can see how, like, it can display text and stuff. It also gives some examples of how to write the code for stuff. There you go.
Bigger monitor.
Yeah. So that should be controlled via the terminal. The monitor just displays stuff without you having to enter the GUI over here. Open up the page I sent you. That'll show you what all it does and how.
Oh, it needs to be next to it.
It says, peripheral that allows the console to display things without being close to it or opening the console GUI. Right. We need cables. Or...
Ah, okay.
Oh, each computer has its own isolated file system and OS, a DOS-like screen interface, a comprehensive help system, 2 awesome games, including a text adventure based on Minecraft, and a fast-paced AMS like playing Star Wars or playing Worm.
Star Wars?
Yeah, Worm or Snake would be, well, I'm assuming, an ASCII version of Snake, yeah. So you can play a text adventure or ASCII Snake on there, by default. I'm assuming that the wireless term or modems are what are used to allow you to connect those things.
Yeah, that might be.
You're gonna need plenty of stone. Ain't it nice being able to just zoom back and forth? And I have to deal with a bunch of creepers along the way every time.
Yeah, true.
We have technology. Now you're just sitting on the floor cross-legged, programming away.
In my underwear.
To reject modernity and return to tradition.
Oh, so it'd be like side left?
Oops.
Yeah, side. Enter left, right, or any other valid side inside the quotation marks. Side equals quotes. stuff like that. I can feel my brain disassociating as I'm trying to look at this wiki to understand any of this. You need to just pull up that wiki page. That'll show you like what it looks like, because I cannot describe this. My brain can't like parse what you need to know out of any of this. And trying to like convey the formatting is impossible.
I should probably write a program first.
Yeah. With the disk drive, I think you can export the Kodi.html onto that.
I think so.
And then you can make another disk drive and connect that to this.
You will create shareware. Imagine
shareware just prints on screen. Kodi smells ... good.
Yeah, imagine it will be the first official IF shareware ever created. The fact that he hasn't said anything for multiple minutes, it shows he really got into it.
Yeah, I knew this would be dangerous, but also I was like, this is what's going to get him started on Tekkit of like, oh, and now I can use this to activate these things, and I can, I can do shenanigans.
Huh. This is not a good guide.
I imagine not.
I think I know what the issue is. Well, I'm dead.
That's my line.
Somebody's jealous. Jealous of me being dead.
It wasn't running in Lua mode.
Oh.
But you had to like activate Lua first.
Yeah. So side is enter. Side should be left. So left. Oh. So now, look.
Yep, here it is.
It's not showing the shell on this screen, basically. But I still type on here.
Yep. So that way, even people who aren't watching the stream can judge your programming skills in real time.
Interesting. It does make me wonder if Marquee would work. I restarted it. Wow.
I do not know what any of this is. This is why I dropped out of computer science as my degree.
What do you mean nil value?
You have created a null point product.
You're a null point product.
No, I'm the one that creates the nulls. And when it's sunlight out, I'll go. The timing.
Oh, that's why it didn't work.
So expensive.
I'm a stupid. Mon is peripheral wrap left. Yes, and now I can do mon right. Cody is smelly. And I close it.
No!
There. There you go.
No!
It is official.
Computer
No,
says it's
big
true.
Being bullied in real time.
But if the computer says so, that must mean it's true. Right?
Lies. Slander.
Okay. I can work with this. Oh, it stuck them together. Didn't do new line. How do I do new line? Is it /n?
I will not tell you because I see what you're doing.
It's just this cat is A. Does it say what else? Ah, I see. Oh.
It is broken.
No, you are broken.
Still broken. Why is it still broken? Yeah, this needs some more time and effort, I suppose. But yeah. Computer in Minecraft. Nice. Also, I just realized that it's playing fucking Counter-Strike music.
Also, I just realized Oh no, it's the ID. Yeah, I was getting worried that like, why is the EMC value of rotten flesh so high? But it is less than bread.
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 But seeds, that's quite high.
So computer craft and real craft is probably what I will try and get into.
And red power, because red power will allow you to do a lot of stuff with computer craft. It'll allow you to do not only wireless redstone, but also you can basically set it up so that computer craft will allow you to make commands that output a redstone signal to a color of wire, and then that wire can go out to red alloy wire for red power and carry the redstone current from it to the target item.
But
Red alloy wire is really cool because it can climb on walls and ceilings, and on top of that, it doesn't lose strength over distance, so you don't need a bunch of repeaters.
It's logic gates and rumor dusts and
Logic gates.
No, red power is just like, part of it is you can make logic gates as singular blocks. So you don't have to do all that shit, and like, it allows you to compact redstone builds significantly. It's honestly a good way to learn redstone.
XOR logic. XOR.
well, then
Yes.
I at least can say the RAM price is not that ridiculous in Minecraft.
Not in Minecraft, no.
You can get a whole 8 kilos of RAM with a single diamond and some wafers.
Yep.
Dedicated wham.
But then again, it's a whole diamond.
It's peanuts now.
No, that is quite an expensive IP, then.
I guess we're just not gonna go to bed.
It was by your hands.
No, I'm in bed.
Hold on. I was talking more hands-on than hands-in-game.
Alright. I'm gonna stop the stream though, and I still don't have anyone to raid, so...
And before you do, you flied over my place and not a single comment?
I left you a present, cat.
But that wasn't a comment?
What do you want me to say?
Well, I guess you just want to die in a most painful way, so sure.
Why? What did I do?
I saw what you did.
What did I do?
The sand will be filled with pellets.
Yeah, pellets of sand. Do you find it to
know
be
that there
coarse
is
and
built
rough
cats.
and irritating?
It gets everywhere.
So, how specific do you want me to go? The area is filled with cat and you brought me sand.
I also brought chicken. But the cat, the Alphic is not accepting it.
No, I will not. And you keep trampling my field.
What do you mean I didn't even come near your
Yeah,
field.
we haven't gone over there. You do know that
Last
zombies
time-
will just do that, right? No, he
Could
can't.
be. But last time, a zombie definitely didn't have a philosopher's stone because this was turned into gravel.
Neither of us did that.
It didn't turn on the gravel on its own.
Can only be Herobrine.
Hold on, is it gravel or is it grass?
Yeah, it was gravel. I dug it up and put it back. It's grass.
Philosopher's Stone.
Then,
Yes.
this is fucking raw.
Enjoy.
Okay, I have this now. The pizza's aggressive.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Take my
Apparently it doesn't
green
work on players.
whirlwinds.
It works on entities like mobs, but it doesn't work on players.
Oh, well in that case, instead of hurting you, I'll hurt someone you care about.
Cats are made to fall damage. You know that, right?
Oh. They are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you
In
know
Minecraft,
that
they're made to fall damage.
I have red matter. Do you want red matter incident number 2?
What do you mean number 2? What happened in number 1?
But there wasn't much left of the world.
Huh.
By the way, so next time we'll have disabled the crafting recipes for most explosives. And, we'll also have set Cat's base to explode with nuclear hellfire. Remember, Zez the admin, he can just /fill your base to be TNT.
I'm omnipresent.
Zen's like the one person you don't want to start a war with because he'll just delete your area base.
I don't think
He'll
I've
just
ever-
fill with air, actually.
I don't think I've ever done anything to Cat after an argument in Minecraft.
We're still going? Yeah, we're still going. You see, I tried to add in more water, and it's the janky-ass water physics of this version of Minecraft don't want to. But yeah, if you fill up the fuel on those steam engines before leaving, World Anchor will keep it running even when there's no players on the server.
It's on 30. Does it really need more?
And you'll allow it to just keep going until it runs out. So, that would help.
I guess I can do that. Do we still have coal?
Yeah. Still got some. To make sure we're left with at least one, we can always transmute more. And granted, it's easy to find enough.
Speaking of transmuting...
Yeah, I'd go ahead and just leave that going for a bit.
There we go. Oh, no, it's JoJo music. I need to stop this.
You got another stack on your hotbar.
Yeah, I see that. This is enough for now.
You just leave the music on for a second, and then the copyright lawyers will come.
I hope not.
Hayato.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, we get stuff done today. The energy condenser with the collectors is a good addition for us.
They're full now, so...
Oh, the other one. Okay, yeah. Yep. So now it'll be good to just run. So make sure you head back to base before you log out.
Okay, boss.
Because otherwise you're gonna spawn back, it's gonna be night. And you'll be surrounded by zombies. You know this will happen. Curse plant.
Alright, stream over. Goodbye everyone. Have a good night. Sweet dreams.